Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, like the title says, we are catching up on the Genshin story today, or starting to. Matt said it was about like what was it, 4 to 6 hours? Is that what he said? Hold on. Because I need to do that, I need to do the story, and then I need to do the not Temple of Time, Temple of Space, whatever the fuck it was, from the last patch. So I might as well just squeak out whatever rewards I can. What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? 6 to 8 hours for the current Archon quest. So you could probably do like 3 today, 3 tomorrow, or like the next stream. And it's like 2 hours for the Temple of Space thing. And then I needed to do the exploration there, which I can either do on stream or off stream, honestly. Anywho, hope everyone's doing good. I can actually mark it. Low end stuff, that I'll honestly just do off stream. I don't really care for the character, and I'm probably just going to be like skimming through or skipping everything, so. Though those are probably the ones where I end up being like impressed by them. So right now we're sitting at like 218 pulls. Yeah, 218 and some change. What's really funny about all this? So I have Chi-Chi C0, right? And then in the current... what's the thing called? This thing. She's the last person I can actually level up. And who would have thought that she's actually going to get a buff? I think we're going to start. I think we'll use the Nod Cry team for this one. Plus Farina.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. It's been a while. As it happens, there is a letter here for you. One moment. Here.
A letter? From who? Dear Diary, I'm Kale.
Oh, Kale.
I work as a trainee forest ranger under my master, Tainari. I'm also studying at the academia. I've been getting better and better at reading lately. Mr. Al-Haytham says that the written word is a crucial medium for exploring the world and understanding oneself. That's why I decided to start this diary.
So glad she ended up getting, what is it, like this stone scale or whatever the fuck it's called? It kind of reminded me of the Game of Thrones thing, but that, affliction that she had.
That said, what should I write about? Things are pretty quiet in Sumeria these days. Life is good. Every day is a fulfilling and happy one.
And you jinxed it.
When I think back to the days when I suffered from Elazar,
That's what it was.
or way back to when I was injected with God remains, I am in a much better place now. I hope it stays that way forever.
Oh.
I'll leave it there for now. Master said he'll take me shopping in Sumeru City today, which is great, because I've been meaning to visit the toy seller at the Grand Bazaar for a while now.
Kale, time to go.
Yes, Master! Huh?
So what was the letter she sent us? Because I just heard like talking about her diary.
What's wrong, Kale? Is there something on my face?
No, sorry. I didn't mean to stare. Did Master Tainari send you to pick me up?
Master Tainari? What are you talking about?
Oh, there's some fuckery going on already, huh?
Tainari is the General Mahamatra.
Huh?
He's probably busy arresting criminals in Sumeru City. I mean, If that's what floats your boat, I can introduce you, but...
Yep, things are fucked already.
Wait, Master Tainari is the General Mahamatra? But what about Mr. Sino?
But not for her, apparently.
Sorry? Oh, you mean that guy who just joined the Vahumana Darshan? Rumor has it he's the leader of the Temple of Silence. If that's true, it's pretty impressive. Sounds like you've been getting to know more and more people since you joined the academia. That's great, but don't let your Forest Ranger duties fall by the wayside, okay?
What's going on? Sethos is acting like he's my master, and Master Tainari has taken over Mr. Sino's job. Is this some kind of prank? If so, it's a weird choice of prank. But anyway, Sethos doesn't look like he's joking. What is this all about?
Hey, you're zoning out again. I'm gonna buy some tools for the Rangers. Why don't you stretch your legs a bit? It's been a while since you last visited the city, right?
Doctor already fucked with the Irminsul, eh?
Wait! He's right. It has been a while since I last visited Sumeru City. Was it always like this? I mean, it feels familiar, yet somehow... something seems different. Is this really Sumeru City?
Or maybe she is the one who actually writes the letter and then saying, like, hey, come here, help. This is just like a flashback.
Hey, did you see who just walked by? I think she's that famous merc.
Did Kale take Dea's role?
Would you like some fruit?
How will I ever save enough money to buy that custom-made axe with floral carvings from the blacksmith?
Oh, I actually kind of want to talk to people if I can.
Would you like some fruit? Hey, did you see who just walked by? I think she's that famous merc. Hey, did you see who just... Yeah, it's gotta be her. That red hair gives her away. The Flame Mane. They
Oh.
say she can take down a dozen tough guys with just one hand.
Nilu. Or Nilu. So Nilu is Dea.
Some fruit? Would you like some fruit?
Oh, okay. Well, they're just going to say the same line. Never mind.
Would you like some...
It takes courage. It takes courage to maintain... Hello, my name is Hussein. I'm responsible for managing administrative affairs in the Grand Bazaar and Treasure Street on behalf of the Academia.
Okay, I don't remember a lot
It's
of like
always
Sumeru
one
lore.
thing after another. If only everyone was as good-natured as the great merchant Kave Bay.
Okay.
How will I ever save enough money to buy that custom-made axe with floral carvings from the blacksmith? To use as a weapon, of course. As Hussein's secretary, I must ensure his safety. Don't underestimate me just because I'm a homemaker. I used to be a mercenary in the Corps of 30.
That I don't really
Peace
remember.
is precious, but you must always be prepared for the worst.
When I grow up, I'm gonna join the Eremites and protect Sumeru City.
I think that's the fortune place. Nothing there.
I heard that the sage disappears without a trace as soon as he gets off work.
I'll hate them. Oh, I guess
It's
he
a
was
little
already
mysterious, if you ask me.
a sage. Right? Or he did become one at the end of the Archon Quest, right?
Lord Kabe Bay, did you get a chance
he's
to
Kabe
review
Bay,
this
okay.
month's accounts? Any feedback?
You mean the version you sent over a few days ago? Yeah, I took a look when I received it.
Oh, I guess they... Okay, what was Diona's name? It was like... Not Mandalay Bay, that's like the fucking thing in Vegas.
I was thinking that maybe our profit margin is a little excessive. I visited some of our commercial partners last month.
Right?
Their earnings are very slim.
Oh, not Diana. What was the other little one's name?
Are you suggesting that we give up some of our profits for them?
Well, since we have more than we need, yes. Making money for its own sake is pointless. Don't worry, I've already planned for it, and the numbers look fine. We can adjust the rates starting from next month. Also, about that designer you hired, I've had to revise his proposal 3
Dory.
times now, but he just doesn't seem to...
I mix the two up.
Let's cut our losses. Pay him his fee and send him on his way. I'd like you to get Layla on this instead. She was Cyrus's student, and she designed the Palace of Alcazarzare. Seems like a much safer choice. Who's sneaking around over there?
Mr. Kave?
Do you recognize this person, sir?
Now, what was Dory's title?
Yes, it's all right. We've met. This is Kale, Sethos'
Sangama
trainee.
Bay.
He brought her along the last time I went for drinks with him. What brings you to the city, Kale? Is your master here too?
I just remembered like the Bay part of the name, and totally forgot about Kaveh being Haytham's roommate.
No, this is all wrong! Why is Mr. Kave saying that too? Tainari is my master, not Sethos.
Now, why is she not affected?
This can't be real. I have to ask someone else. There's gotta be someone else out there who still remembers the truth.
The Aranara?
Hey, wait! Don't run off! How strange. What's gotten into her today?
It's like everyone switched places. I guess I'll keep looking around.
This is a pretty cool start to the MSQ, though.
Remember a while back when I was working on a renovation plan for the House of Dana? Well, I submitted a report to the Grand Sage and he rejected it. It's infuriating! How does someone with no sense of aesthetics whatsoever even become the Grand Sage?
Please, calm down, Lord Kave. Maybe it's for the best that the proposal wasn't approved. Weren't you planning on paying for the renovations out of your own pocket? The Grand Sage just saved you a huge sum of mora.
You're right. It's his loss if he doesn't want to work with me. Let him live out the rest of his days in an artless void for all I care. Anyway, enough about that killjoy. There's supposed to be a show at the Zubair Theater today. Are you guys free later? Tickets are on me if you want to join.
I heard that the sage disappears without a trace.
So instead of Catherine, we have the fucking, I forgot what his name was. Just another person from the Adventurers Guild.
The Grand Sage always used to disappear the moment he got off work, but recently, for whatever reason, he's been seen sifting through records in the House of Dana late into the night. We asked him if there was anything unusual going on, but he answered us with a question of his own. Don't you find it strange that someone with my personality would willingly accept the position of sage?
So he's aware.
Hey, bud, can I ask you a favor? Is that... Don't worry, I'm not gonna copy...
I guess that's okay.
Yeah, trust me, plagiarism's the last thing on my mind. The only reason I asked...
Why don't you go ask the Grand Conservator? Candace should be able to find you what you need. She's super friendly. I'm sure she'll be happy to help.
I forgot what happened to her after. Like, I thought she just stayed in, like, the village. I forgot if she actually had, like, a little change in
Really?
the title.
I always assumed she'd be tough to negotiate with. Fair enough.
Dunyarzad.
Would you like a cup of coffee? Would you like a cup of coffee?
God, you're somewhat okay.
The store's been pretty busy lately. Lots of customers have been feeding Ashru, who watches over the shop, and now Ashru's put on quite a lot of weight. Maybe I should put up a sign saying, please don't feed the cat.
Was that the name of Nefer's cat? Oh, is that another like name, like another identity swap kind of thing?
Students are under so much pressure these days. Sometimes I just want to write their papers for them. Peculiar papers come to me for review every day. I really wish they were able to relax once in a while and not be constantly.
So is Dea the
Lots of
a
visitors
dancer in this
today, I
one?
see. Welcome all. It's been a while.
He's the Mahatma, or I don't know. If he's the general one.
Hey, Rahman. You know that guy who sells face powder on Treasure Street? I haven't seen him around in a while. Any idea what happened to him?
Oh, you mean a Hongar? Yeah, he got into a brawl with Shavirme on Treasure Street. He's been banned from setting up shop there for now.
Seriously? Oh, well, that's a shame. I was planning to pick out some makeup for you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
The legendary Flame Main discussing makeup with the Zubair Theater star dancer. Now there's something you don't see every day.
Flame Mane? You know, I'm not actually sure when people started calling me that. Maybe the other Eremites thought I needed a fiercer title to scare people off? To be completely honest, I think the title would fit you better than me, Dia.
You think? Can't say I've never imagined myself as a merc. If I ever give up the dancing, maybe I'll head to the desert and give the Eremite life a try.
You would?
Is that so strange?
Oh, not at all. In fact, I've actually had similar thoughts before. If I ever get tired of sleeping out in the wild, I think I might go look for a job at the Zubair Theater. I've adored the dance of Sub-Zeros ever since the first time I saw you perform it. If the chance ever came up, I'd love to try it out on stage for myself.
Would be funny if they did like an outfit swap.
Really? If our manager Sataria heard you say that, she'd hold you to it. Probably grab you by the sleeve and never let you go again. Hey, when that day comes, I'll do your makeup myself. How's that sound?
Sure. If the day comes, I'd be honored.
Everyone I know, everything I've ever known. Suddenly it's all a jumbled mess. The question is, who's right? Them or me? Oh, my head feels so heavy. I can't think straight.
Nilu, have you been to Aru Village recently? I've got a friend who I haven't seen in a while. I was wondering how she's doing.
You mean Faruzan, the guardian of Aru Village? I saw her not too long ago. She seemed completely absorbed in her research.
Okay, so Farazan and Candace swapped. Okay, that's what it was.
No change there, then. I'll have to catch up with her the next time I'm out that way.
I want to go there or up there. What about Nahida? There's Angama Bay.
All right, not a single Mora short. That covers you for this month's rent.
What a relief. I was worried the design fees I received this month wouldn't be enough.
Well, next time, don't fret. Just let me know and I'll give you a few days' grace.
Who are
We've known
you?
each other long enough for that. Anyway, how are you settling in? I couldn't help but notice that you're staying up late quite often.
Yeah, I can't explain it. I just feel more inspired at night. Once I get in the zone, I can race through a whole bunch of drafts, no problem. But what about you? I keep hearing you sighing these days. Is everything okay?
Well, it's just... Don't you think this house is a little small?
I guess I should be used to it after living here for so many years. But for some reason, I've been feeling claustrophobic recently. I want to move somewhere bigger. Once I've
Not
made
quite.
enough mora, I'm gonna buy a huge new house. As big as... at least as big as the Palace of Alcazarzaray. That sounds really expensive. True. I'll never be able to afford it on a scribe's salary alone. I need to find another way.
Did it get dark?
Mahamatra Tainari, we've apprehended the suspect.
They say that the fool is prone to blind faith, but the wise man is not immune to it either. Suraj, do you have anything to say in your defense?
Tainari, you were the one who turned the sages against me. Just a few words of caution from you was all it took to destroy my research. And now you're trying to stop me again? You should know that mechanical life is the future! We must cast aside our useless flesh and...
That's enough. I'm not in the mood to listen to your lunacy. Anyone could tell you how amateur your work is.
Is that pretty much what the doctor is gonna be trying to do at this point? Because the boss fight, he had that like a mechanized look.
Ilias, put him somewhere safely out of the way.
Yes, sir.
Next on the agenda is...
Master?
What is it? Wait, did Professor Zahahati send you? She's been encouraging me to take on an apprentice. Might be getting a bit ahead of herself there, though.
No, Master! It's me! Kale! Listen to me. Something really weird is going on in Sumeru City. It's like everyone's identities have switched around.
I'm not gonna put her in the home. Or in the
Not
asylum.
General Mahamatra. You're a forest watcher. Just yesterday, we agreed to come to Sumeru City today to go shopping together and...
All right, there's no rush. Let's back up a little. Your name is Kale, correct? Although this is our first meeting, you do seem strangely familiar somehow. Is there anything I can help you with?
Oh, the tears, poor girl.
No. Master!
They have been improving the presentation.
What is it?
Or was it all a dream? Twas.
Did you have another nightmare? I've told you before, when you're tired, lay down on your back in bed and get some proper sleep. It's much better for you than napping on your front. Poor posture obstructs your breathing, which can lead to all sorts of weird dreams.
Well, they, again, like Sumeru, I guess the first time around, they had all those like dream bubbles and shit. And that entire plot point is basically like fucking Inception.
Now, we're supposed to go shopping in Sumeru City today, remember? Cheer up. I'll take you to Hushang's. I heard he's got some new toys in stock. Go wash your face, take some deep breaths, and when you're ready, we'll head out.
Okay. Thanks, Master Tainari. So it was just a dream.
And yet, dreams can sometimes be a warning of things that will soon come to pass.
Nicole?
Who said that?
That dream felt unusually real, didn't it? Here's my suggestion. Since you're heading into Sumeru City anyway, you may as well tell Lesser Lord Kusanali about everything that happened.
The angel leading someone to the treasure.
And just to be on the safe side, I think you should also inform your 2 traveler friends who once helped save Sumeru. I'd write them a letter if I were you.
And that's where it all came through. Okay.
Time is short. A storm is coming from beyond the bounds of fate.
Ooh, that's a really cool way to present that. Did the letter just talk about, like, Kale had that dream, blah, blah, blah.
What a strange situation.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder Kale was in such a rush to write us a letter. Imagine waking up one day to find that everything around you has changed. You might not even recognize Paimon anymore. Oh, that's a scary thought. Let's get to Sumeru and find out what the heck is going on.
Ah, they brought us here already. Awesome.
I can't believe I have to move so far away on such short notice.
He is evacuating the place.
I made an automatic watering device so that my flowers won't wither and die while I'm away from home.
Hey, do you think renovation works is the real reason they're moving us to Caravan Rebot?
There's a rumor going around that Sumeru City's buildings aren't earthquake resistant enough. Maybe that's it? All we know for sure is that the order came down from the Dendro Archon herself.
Yep, Nahida's evacuating. She senses some shit going down in Irminsul.
Thank you, Sage Baladuri. You really didn't have to stay with us to the end.
Don't mention it. I'm your teacher. It's my job to look after my student.
Is Pon...
I think so. She just left the city with her mother.
I don't remember these names.
This will be her first trip away from home. She's handling it much better than I imagined. As her father, it's quite a relief. I just hope they have a smooth trip. Pack up your things. It's time we got going too.
I actually did all the world quests in this one. Actually, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I did like some of the smaller ones.
As if work and family aren't enough to deal with already. Now they're telling us to move to Caravan Rebot because of renovations? I don't trust the Dendro Archon.
How dare
nor
you.
any of the sages. Especially not that new Grand Sage, what's his name, Nephis? If you ask me, he's the worst of the bunch.
Hey, mister.
What the hell?
Are you a robot?
Shh! Look! He's pretending to be human. He definitely doesn't want anyone to find out he's a robot.
I am a robot. I was designed to infiltrate the human world undetected. My mission is to find an opportunity to destroy humanity.
I knew it! It's just like in the picture books.
What do we do? We're the only ones who know his secret, right? Surely he won't silence us for good.
You have discovered my secret. Now I must take you as my prisoners. I will tickle your feet until you join the robot army.
All right, Nahida, you gotta get this man out of here.
Don't be afraid. I'll protect you. Take this, robot!
Ow, ow, stop, stop! I was just kidding. I'm human. I'm human!
That's what a robot would say.
Hey, now's not a good time to visit Sumeru City.
Do you know who I am?
We're actually getting ready to move out ourselves.
Traveler! Paimon! Thank goodness. I'm so glad you made it.
Of course! We won't let anything happen to you, Kale. So, what's going on in Sumeru City? Looks like lots of people are moving or something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, after I wrote my letter, Master and I went to Sumeru City and told the Dendro Archon everything that I experienced, from start to finish.
And what'd you say?
She was silent at first. It seemed like she was deep in thought. Then the next day, we got told that she was ordering everyone to leave Sumeru City immediately and move to Caravan Rebot.
The entire population of the city has to move?
Not just Sumeru City. The evacuation also includes Lokapala Jungle, Avidia Forest, Ashavan Realm, and
Damn.
Ardravi Valley. Basically, everyone living in the rainforest must temporarily relocate to Caravan Rebot.
Holy smokes! It's crazy!
Yes, it's quite an operation. Even if people only bring the bare essentials, The scale is simply enormous. They've requisitioned almost all the Sumpter Beasts in Sumeru for the task, including the entirety of Dory's Sumpter Beast Park.
Only count the dream? Did she give any
The
indication as to
Dendro
why?
Archon said that what Kale experienced was not a dream, but a warning. After our meeting, she immediately summoned the 6 sages to analyze the situation and discuss countermeasures. They concluded that the events seen in the dream are very likely to become a reality, and that an unknown danger is rapidly approaching. Oh, please keep that to yourself. We don't want to cause widespread panic. The official reason they've given is a large-scale renovation of the rainforest ecosystem. People are skeptical, but there haven't been any major incidents. So far, at least.
I mean, all it takes is the doctor to stir a little bit.
The Dendro Archon seemed really worried when we spoke to her. She said you can go visit her in the Sanctuary of Surasthana when you arrive.
On our way.
She also said she'd hold out until the very end.
Tighnari? Kale? You got a minute? I need a hand here.
One moment, I'll be right there. As a forest watcher, I've been tasked with assisting with the relocation work. There's a lot to be done, and they need all the help they can get.
Yeah, time is of the essence. Let's go see Nahida.
This will be the final group of evacuees from Sumeru City. While they're away from home, they'll be heavily reliant on outside help. Thank you for coming in our time of need. As you can see, another crisis is upon us.
Excuse me, sorry to trouble you, but could you help an old man find his medicine? It's buried somewhere in my luggage.
Where's my mom? Where did she go?
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
Those items are worth a small fortune. Make sure you store them somewhere safe. You understand?
I bet you thought you'd get away with this in the chaos, huh? Guess again. No petty thief gets past me.
Mass evacuation inevitably comes with all kinds of problems. Nahida wouldn't have resorted to this unless it was absolutely necessary. Strange adventure of Kale's dream took place in Sumeru City. Whatever danger is afoot, it must start here, which is why everyone has to leave.
We should go help the evacuees. See you around.
I'm so glad that you believed me and came all this way to help. It means a lot. Please stay safe.
Don't worry. We may not know exactly what's going on yet, but as long as we stick together, we'll find a way through this. Goodbye! Look after yourselves!
Will do. See ya!
Paimon's not sure how she found the words to comfort Kale because, honestly, she's kind of nervous herself. Let's head to the Sanctuary of Surasthana and see Nahida.
Oh, I'm so glad they just like teleport me here.
Who goes there? No unauthorized access to this place. By order of Mahamatra Sino.
I know him. We're good.
Are you blind? It's the Traveler and Paimon. Surely you've seen them before.
Huh? Oh, so it is. I'm sorry, I haven't been sleeping well lately. My nerves are a little frayed.
You had some weird dreams as well, eh?
The Dendro Archon is in a very vulnerable state at the moment. Mahamatra Sino is concerned that our
Yo, boy,
enemies
what up,
might
homie?
choose this moment to strike. So he's ordered us to strengthen our defenses.
So this is actually like the last week of the update before we get a new story next week. I'm just very behind, so I'm just playing through it. And this one's supposed to be like a pretty crazy one too.
Just seeing you two again already puts our minds at ease. Please, enter. I'm sure everyone's expecting you.
Well, we had like a lot on our plate. Like we had like a little bit of RP. NTE came out. Nah, I didn't pull Chaos. I mean, we got Shinku and Eroi coming out. I did get the Porsche outfit though, and I didn't spend a single analyth. I have 2 more pulls to get the Porsche. I have like the 10 standard pulls in the Porsche or Porsche. Yeah, I'm close. I might maybe like if I get to the last. If I get the Fawns to get pull 14, I'll probably just spend like the analyst on the last, like whatever. Because right now, if I spend Analyth now, it's like me essentially just changing, like buying standard banner pulls with Analyth, which would be stupid. No, I didn't, but I know Shinku shows up in it.
Traveler, Paimon, you made it.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm kind of surprised Sayu, or I guess Alejandro Saab, I'm pretty sure that's what his name is, he hasn't voiced anyone in NTE, because NTE has a lot of other VAs in the gacha space. Don't spoil, she looks cool. No, I saw like a picture and stuff of her. I didn't hear any like voice or anything. But her 3D model looks really good in game.
Aha! Perfect timing. Reliable helpers like you are just what we need right now.
Oh, it's good to see everyone again. Kawaii gave us a rough idea of what's going on, but we still have a lot of questions. What kind of danger is Sumeru City in exactly? And how come everyone has to move to Caravan Rebot?
At this stage, we can't be certain. We're investigating, but no definitive answers yet.
I take it that Kale told you about her strange dream?
Yeah. Apparently, everyone in Sumeru City was acting super weird. Even you guys. It was like you'd all switched places.
That's right. Kale and Tainari reported the situation to the Dendro Archon. She believes that it wasn't merely a dream, and that whatever it was has something to do with Irminsul.
He streams pretty often as Sayu.
It's a reasonable inference. Only through Irminsul can people's memory and cognition be so significantly modified in such a short time.
We don't know why Kale would dream of these things, nor who was trying to warn her. The Dendro Archon decided to connect to Irminsul to investigate more thoroughly.
Irminsul is connected directly to the ley lines. The tree serves as a central hub where the ley lines converge.
Yeah, I remember that.
And its core function is to record and store the world's knowledge and memories.
Yep, basically a big-ass
But
computer.
something has gone awry, severely compromising the performance of this core function. Information is bottlenecking inside Irminsul, hampering the ley lines' flow. If this continues, new information will languish unrecorded, with existing records thrown into disarray.
In short, the souls of the dead will be stranded, while the living have their sense of reality warped. In the long run, Kale's dream could well become a reality. And that's just the beginning. There's no telling what other nightmares could end up coming true.
How far did you get in Genshin before, like, that account bullshit happened to you? Irminsul, the ley lines.
I have come this far to use my death to open the gates of the ley lines to my people.
I miss Capitano. And now the captain was storing stranded souls inside his own heart. Only after the rules of the Night Kingdom were amended that they were finally able to return to the ley lines. And that's just one nation. The problem with Irminsul itself could end up affecting all ley lines worldwide.
Faced with a growing backlog of information, the Dendro Archon decided to connect herself directly to Irminsul and take over the recording and processing function herself.
But it is an almost impossible task. Individual brains aren't equipped to deal with the sheer volume of knowledge and memories involved. All that information flooding in at once would instantly fry any human mind. And for a god, even for a god, the suffering must be unimaginable.
The Dendro Archon's power originates from Irminsul. Any issue with the tree itself takes a toll on her to begin with. On top of that, she's subjecting herself to the grueling task of processing all that data. It must be torture for her. And despite all of this, she is somehow finding the strength to investigate the Irminsul situation from within and send us her findings.
I finished analyzing the latest data. Looks like our working theory was wrong. There's no signs of Irminsul having been attacked from the outside.
So from the inside.
So it's internal then. Some sort of disease, perhaps. No. I've spent half my life studying the ley lines. If Irminsul malfunctioned this easily, the world would have met its end long ago.
What's on your mind?
Sino? What is it?
Not long ago, I got a tip from the Core of 30 that a large number of unidentified merchant caravans had recently been spotted entering Sumeru through Beta Harbor. At first, I suspected that they might have something to do with all this, so I sent some people to investigate. But if Irminsul wasn't attacked from the outside...
Don't you think there are more important things to worry about right now than guessing who's behind all this? It's been over 12 hours with no new intel. If even the Keeper of Irminsul is this badly affected, you can imagine how bad things are in there.
Dendro Archon.
What's wrong?
Her breathing is weak, and her elemental energy levels are dangerously low.
We need Llama here. She's like the better Nihida right now.
Looks like it's time to move to the backup plan.
What's the backup plan?
Get out of the city and take the Dendro Archon with us. The entrance to Irminsul is directly beneath the sanctuary of Surasthana. That means this is ground zero if anything goes wrong.
The Dendro Archon has a very strong connection to Irminsul. But theoretically, this connection should grow weaker with distance. Under normal circumstances, she can unleash her full power here. But with Irminsul out of control, our first priority is to get her away from here.
The situation is critical. There's no time to deliberate. Everyone in agreement?
I said there's no time.
I'll deal with it. I'll also let the Matra and the Core of 30 know to start evacuating.
I wonder if Wanderer's going to stop us. He knows more than he's letting on. Oh, you piggyback her. Okay, never mind. We're going to.
Let's go. No sense grieving when there's nothing more we can do.
Agreed. We'll be back as soon as this is over.
But if someone sees any of this, we're all kind of fucked. We could just say she's EP. We just load her up on that fucking...
The last group of civilians has been safely evacuated. Dendro Archon's carriage will travel with them. Sino and Hat Guy will protect the convoy.
The way they just fucking call him Hat Guy too.
With the Dendro Archon in a coma, we've lost our means of investigating the situation. And with Irminsul still deteriorating, we have no choice but to evacuate Sumeru City. Feels as though we're being pushed along by an invisible hand.
Nicole?
Stop moaning, Cyrus. We're the teachers here. We should be showing a little more confidence, don't you think?
Well, he's just talking about like the doctor fucking everything up. We have like multiple invisible hands right now.
A wise judgment.
Let's move out to Caravan Rebot.
Sir, all units are in position.
The Fontanian crew.
Good. Everything is going to plan.
All right,
Interfering with Sumeru
Pantalone.
City is a necessary step, so do not hesitate. The Irminsul situation will not harm you. We need to speed things up here, too. We don't want to keep our client waiting, do we?
Remember, these are the non-crime mechs.
No, sir. You have my word. Everything will be completed on schedule.
They say that fervent ambition attracts the favor of the gods, and with it, a vision. But we appear to be the exception. So, is our ambition not strong enough? Or does it threaten the very foundations of this world?
take a little chat with everybody.
What?
Nothing. You just
Take some
look
time
like
to
you
have a
were
little chat
lost
with
in
everybody.
thought there. Do you have any ideas about what's going on?
From what I know about Irminsul, the system doesn't break down that easily. I don't have the faintest idea who could have done this. Actually, one name did cross my mind. But, he's already dead.
So, can I assume that this period of time away won't count as part of the rental period? Maybe we should deduct it from next month's payment.
Sure.
Great! Wait, why are you suddenly being so reasonable?
Bigger things are going on,
What's the
Kaveh.
catch?
I'm always reasonable with rental payments. Like the time I refused to let you use that wine you brought home as collateral.
That was a perfectly fair request, and you know it! Everyone runs low on funds now and then, don't they? And that bottle of wine wasn't cheap. You ought to be thanking me. Anyway, Sumeru City should be empty by now, right? With no one at home, I've been worried about security.
I'm worried about burglars. What would they steal? That new scroll you bought?
Ah! I'd almost forgotten about that. Oh, I only went and hung it up in the most conspicuous spot in the house. If anyone breaks in, it'll be the first thing they see.
Well, no one but you gave it a second look while it was on display in the shop. I doubt anyone would go out of their way to steal it.
You say that, but what if there's a thief out there who shares my aesthetic tastes?
Then you can only hope he shares your taste in expensive wine as well. Always worth having some collateral.
You!
I think I'll put all the important NPCs like right up front.
Keep your eyes peeled. It's down to us to maintain order at this time.
I'm surprised these are voiced too.
This is a direct command from the Mahamata.
Take this medicine and get some rest. Long
The
journeys
old man
are
familiar.
fatiguing at the best of times, and it's taken a toll on your health. Please focus on recovering for the next couple of days.
Got it. Thank you.
Nobody else. And there are people up here too. I thought we'd be able to talk to him. I don't want to go there quite yet. I want to go to the other side first. Like a wanderer. I guess there is no other side.
How is the Dendro Archon?
Her breathing is steady. I prepared some therapeutic incense for her, but it hasn't had much effect. Her vitals are still very weak. Based on the information you've provided, I have a working hypothesis. Her condition is partly due to Irminsul's influence, and partly due to a physiological imbalance caused by the rapid depletion of her power. Elemental energy usually flows through the body at a relatively constant rate. The body grows accustomed to this rhythm, so when it's thrown out of balance, physical symptoms will appear.
Is this similar to the ley lines? Overloading and withering both directly affect their vitality, potentially causing irreversible damage.
Correct. From a biological perspective, if you overexert yourself, you pay the price with your life. The Dendro Archon is not only drained of power, but her life force is at a critically low level.
Is there any way to restore her health? I know the ley lines have strong self-healing abilities. As long as any blockages or pollutions are dealt with, they can quickly regain their vitality. But what about people? Well, gods. What's their capacity for self-healing?
Before we think about that, there's a bigger predicament to resolve. Restoring the Dendro Archon's power requires us to heal Irminsul first. But that will be extremely difficult without the Dendro Archon's power.
Paimon's already getting lost here.
Tighnari and Sonar are discussing the current situation at pace. Have to concentrate hard to keep up.
Master Tighnari and Sino look so serious. I've not heard Master speak in this tone for a long time.
Tighnari.
Master Nephis? Sages?
Tighnari, haven't seen you in ages. Have you gotten taller? Or did your ears get longer?
Hopefully the former, Uncle Baladuri.
Sino, where's Professor Cyrus? I thought he'd be with you.
He went out into the wild to investigate the situation. He said that the Irminsul anomaly will likely start to affect the real world soon.
He shouldn't be trotting around alone at his age. Which way did he go? I'll look for him later.
Would someone mind introducing us?
Ah, yes, of course. Allow me to do the honors. I'm sure we're all familiar with the Traveler and Paimon. They're the heroes who helped foil Azar's conspiracy and save Sumeru. These gentlemen and I are the 6 current sages of the Academia. Balduri and I are part of the Old Guard, while the other 4 took office after Azar and his clique fell from power. We have Sage Alkindi of the Spantamad Darshan, Sage Farnas of Kasharawar.
Oh, that guy was a sage?
Rataoist Sage Shakir, and finally Harabatot Sage Rusht.
Nice to meet you all.
Tis an honor.
I've heard much about you. Delighted to finally meet you in person.
You're younger than I imagined for someone with the power to stand up to fate itself. Thank you for lending your aid to Sumeru once more.
Once we're on the other side of this, could we get a photo together? My daughter has a friend named Isak. He's always talking about you two.
Oh.
Of course! No true hero would deny a child their wish.
Back to business. So with the Dendro Archon currently in a coma, the people have taken temporary refuge at Caravan Rebot. But they cannot stay here forever. We need to come up with a plan as soon as possible. Farnas, any thoughts?
Well, firstly, having reviewed the data, I'm inclined to agree with your assessment. This doesn't look like an attack on Irminsul from the outside. Rather, it resembles a malfunctioning machine. Calculations going haywire and sparks flying. That being said, before we consider how to fix it, we need to understand precisely what has gone wrong. Furthermore, we somehow need to ascertain this without relying on the Dendro Archon's power.
We have no direct access to Irminsul. However, we might be able to gather the information we need from the ley lines. Study the branches to learn about the trunk, in other words. Wait, is that what Cyrus is up to? No wonder he ran off to research in the wild. Karsa's always one step ahead of me, isn't he?
I heard that while in the sanctuary of Surasthana, the Dendro Archon had to serve as the central information hub herself. This is a clear sign the situation within Irminsul might be far worse than we can imagine. Irminsul is vital, not just to the safety of Sumeru, but to all of Teyvat. We must be the ones to bear responsibility for this world. To be on the safe side, I think we need to consider some backup plans.
Are you saying we should consider a scenario in which Irminsul is completely destroyed?
I'm merely pointing out that the possibility exists.
You have a valid point. But until worst comes to worst, I believe we should focus our efforts on resolving the Irminsul anomaly and helping it recover.
Kale, I understand that you were the first to foresee this crisis. If it's all right, I'd like to talk with you about it in more detail.
Of course, but even I don't know how I came to have that dream.
If there are no signs of external damage, could it be a stress fracture? Metals tend to suffer from this issue with long-term use, and Irminsul has existed for centuries, after all.
It's possible, but surely a stress fracture would be more likely to cause a complete shutdown rather than chaos.
Sages. General Mahamatra.
It works.
Sorry to interrupt.
What up, Cake?
But something has come up.
What happened?
Some citizens didn't believe that Sumeru City was really in any danger. They slipped away and hid during the relocation, intending to return home.
How many people are we talking?
About a dozen. Sakura found them while on
That
patrol,
ain't too bad.
but they appeared to be suffering from psychosis.
Oh, never mind.
For whatever reason, they were trying to kill each other.
Yep, never mind. Like Casino, good luck. Hope the gotcha luck from fucking the Lacrimosa pulls carry on to real life.
By the time we arrived, there were only 2 survivors. One was unconscious from their injuries. The other tried to attack us, but was subdued.
Where did this happen?
Near Yasna Monument.
That's not far from Caravan Rebot.
Master.
I know. The Irminsul anomaly is beginning to have effects in the world. I didn't expect it to spread to Yasna Monument so soon. It almost feels like we're being chased relentlessly, with no time to catch our breath.
You're even? Good shit. What's your, what are the main games you play? The old blackjack. Roulette. Roulette's... I like roulette. I heard Baccarat's really good.
Sir Cyrus said the same thing. He sent me back to report in, while he continues investigating.
I'll go join him.
Only slots. Oh, okay. It's a random roll. I wonder why.
Count me in too. Don't let my age fool you. I can still fend for myself.
Very well. Meanwhile, the rest of us will continue discussing our next steps.
Probably because they can truly, like, keep the odds like that, because people can count in, like, card games and shit, I guess.
Get back soon.
Take care of yourselves. It's getting dangerous out there.
Technically, casinos are illegal in Alabama, but it's Indian owned. Okay.
I thought we'd be safer once we got to Caravan Rebot.
If the Irminsul anomaly's sphere of influence continues to expand, our only option will be to move into the desert. To Aru Village. We should check if they can accommodate so many people.
Essential supplies will also become an issue. We were only able to relocate here so quickly because Caravan Rebot is well stocked. If we move to the desert, we'll need to carefully calculate how much food and what.
Don't be nervous, Kale. I just wanted to ask, have you ever had similar dreams to this one before?
Similar how?
Dreams so vivid, they seem real. Filled with strange or dangerous things that you cannot explain.
Yeah, the last time we were fucking here.
Let me think. There was one time, I don't remember it very clearly, but I saw fire.
Fire?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I wish I could give you more details, but all I remember is fire everywhere. From the sky to the ground, everything was burning. The heat was unbearable.
Where did we see that?
And ashes were blowing in the wind.
In like 4.0. I don't remember. Or I guess 3.0.
I doubt this dream was a mere coincidence. Perhaps it was some kind of prophecy? And yet, you've never studied astrology. I'm at a loss to explain it.
Hoping you can get enough to A6. That would be fucking nuts.
Thank you for everything,
Especially on
Tainari.
slots.
Don't worry about me. I'm fine. But if you don't mind me saying so, Master, you're looking a little nervous yourself.
I only just got appointed as Grand Sage, and now this happens. It's quite overwhelming. Looking back now, I don't think I handled the situation with Azar very well at all. Yes, I protested, but I went about it the wrong way. Instead of helping, I just ended up getting locked away. Now that I'm the Grand Sage, I have to be responsible for everyone's lives, including the dozen or so who fled to Yasna Monument. I can't help but blame myself for their deaths.
It's only natural that you want to do the best job you can, but Master, we both know perfection is impossible.
You're right. We may well be heading into the desert before long. Feeling up to it?
We left in such a hurry that I didn't bring any sun lotion, but I'm sure I can make some from local ingredients here. That was a big part of my graduation thesis, after all. Still remember?
Of course, like it was yesterday. I remember asking you if you'd like to stay and teach, but you turned me down without a moment's consideration. Anyone else would fight tooth and nail for the chance to research by my side, but you couldn't get out the door fast enough. Weren't you afraid I'd hold up your thesis and stop you from graduating?
If you'd pulled a move like that, I would have reported you to the Matra right away.
You wouldn't give me a second chance? What about the bond between mentor and student?
No, Master. I would not sit by and watch you go astray.
Very good. Then I taught you well.
Okay, he's gonna be the
What?
same.
Nothing.
From what I know, I don't have the thing.
Thought about swapping to the exploration team, but luckily they put those there. One of the ones going crazy.
Please don't go any further. As you get closer to Sumeru City, there's no knowing what dangers you might encounter.
I'm not
So
affected by
this
the
is
ley
our
lines.
mentally disturbed man?
I'm going to gut you all.
Which is your question.
Cyrus, you didn't even bring a single guard? Do you think you're some sort of warrior?
It's fine. Come here and look at this.
Oh, it's...
Ley line blossom.
That's right. Flowers that bloom from openings in the ley lines, indicating some sort of anomaly.
I don't believe I've ever seen a color like this before.
Did you discover it nearby?
Not just here. Way over there, too. They're everywhere. There's even more in that direction.
How did you ascertain the situation further ahead? Didn't you just say that we can't go beyond this point?
She's compromised.
Yes. This area is relatively safe so far. But if you continue forward, delusions will start afflicting your mind. However, some vision-bearing mercenaries were able to maintain their sanity a little better. They're the ones who brought back news from further afield.
Sino, do you remember the class I taught on dissecting ley line blossoms?
I do, Professor. I received full marks in that course.
Good. After all these years, it's time to put that knowledge into practice. There must be anomalous information hidden within these blossoms. Alkindi, I'll need your help as well.
Man, that shit's gonna explode and spores are gonna go fucking everywhere.
Been a while since we worked on...
Sure has.
Work on something together?
What are we waiting for? Let's get to work.
Yeah, worked on a project together.
Anything we can do to help?
Nita once said that Irminsul doesn't contain any information about me. Theoretically, I shouldn't be affected by such anomalies. Well, head a little further out.
Will you need my help?
I should be fine.
All right, well, don't go too far. There's too many unknowns at this stage.
Let's regroup at Caravan Rebot later. Don't worry if you don't show up. I'll come and find you.
I forgot, did it have info on Paimon? I'm skipping Chaos. Going all in on Shinko. Well, maybe not all in, but I want Shinko and Iroi. And plus, I'm debating on whether to get the... spend the analyst for the rest of the Porsche collab, but... I'm gonna wait till the absolute end of the event to see how the font and stuff are looking before doing that. I mean, I got the outfit though, so I still have something to show for being around for it, so I'm happy about that. I do want the 10 standard pulls to get closer to hopefully getting like a Sakura or something. But knowing my luck, I'll get another like Hathor or Jiuin. Slowly but surely, the strange weather is spreading. The rainforest creatures must have sensed that something's wrong because they're beginning to flee too. Oh yeah, imagine if they do like a Porsche 911 or something, which I prefer over the Spider. And probably will not. I'll probably just like save the Analyth. We don't have much time left. Tanari said that to help the Dendro Archon regain her power, we need to heal Irminsul. But healing Irminsul requires the Dendro Archon's power. Any way to solve this puzzle?
That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power.
Okay, I do not recall doing that. I think that's from her character quest.
The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
That's it. Wait, is a Pep's heart of Oasis? I might be able to help Nita replenish her lost Dendro power without any need to rely on Irminsul.
What is it? You thought of something?
No way.
Really? Then let's get back and tell the others!
That's why I'm going to buy another apartment. I want to see what they announce. True. That's always a good thing to do. See what they have in store for 1.2.
Whew. Glad to see you've returned safe and sound.
Any longer and we would have gone out looking for you.
Well, this is a nice surprise. Paimon sure feels better with everyone we know here.
We've made some progress, so let's start by giving you and Paimon a quick update.
By dissecting the ley line's blossoms, we've been able to deduce that although Irminsul is experiencing an anomaly, it has not completely rejected access from the outside. The Dendro Archon has the power to connect to Irminsul, but there's also another way. I assume you recall the devices everyone was wearing when you first arrived in Sumeru?
Oh, the little earpieces.
Devices? Oh, wait. You mean...
Oh yeah, the Akasha terminal. That's what it's called.
The Akasha terminals?
That's right.
Of course! It's been so long, Paimon almost forgot all about the Akasha. Wasn't it shut down, though?
Yes, but although the system isn't currently operational, the technological infrastructure is all still there. And it turns out that a certain someone gets so bored at work that he's actually read through every single one of the instruction manuals.
No prizes for guessing who that was.
I mean, sometimes you end up on a toilet too. You just read random shit.
If praising others is that embarrassing for you, you can simply spare yourself the ordeal.
As much as it pains me to say anything nice about him, there's no denying his intelligence. He rarely forgets anything he's read. The Akasha is exactly what Sumeru needs at this moment. Between us, we should have all the knowledge and expertise we need to get it up and running again.
But if I recall correctly, doesn't the Akasha need a Gnosis to function?
That's exactly right. The Akasha relies on the Gnosis as a power source, and in its absence, we'll need to find an alternative. To tackle this problem, it looks like we'll be relocating once again.
Namely, to the Temple of Silence. Ring any bells? It's the only major institution in Sumeru dedicated to preserving the knowledge of King Deshret's civilization. You might find the answers you're looking for hiding there.
I agree. There's a good chance.
Man, I forgot all of the little smaller details.
Master Nephis and the other sages have discussed it. As the chaos from Irminsul continues to spread, Caravan Rebot won't be a safe haven for much longer. we have to move into the desert next. The scholars and sages will head to the Temple of Silence, while the civilian population seeks refuge in Aru Village.
Hey, just keep on going. Go to fucking Natlan.
The Eremites will keep everyone safe during the journey, and Candace will be there to receive us at the village.
This leaves us just one thing to worry about. That Dendro Archon.
She's very weak. We can't afford to wait until Irminsul is fixed. There has to be another way to help her.
Huh. Well, luckily, the Traveler had a eureka moment while we were out investigating.
Really?
Wow, nice one, Traveler. Let's hear it.
What say our Amorta experts?
Oh, is Apep that big, like, tapeworm that like, boss fight? I'm pretty sure it is.
Theoretically,
Or did you say that was an
it's
area?
feasible. From what you're saying, although elemental life and elemental energy have their differences, the Dendro Archon has explicitly stated that she can imitate the power of the former. In which case, as long as Apep is willing, she should be able to convert her own power into a form that the Archon can use.
It wouldn't be difficult for her at all. The only problem is convincing her to help.
I'll find a way.
Yeah! Even though she wasn't exactly friendly the last time we met, she didn't refuse to talk with us. When she realizes the danger that Nihida is in, surely she won't turn a blind eye to it. Well, hopefully not.
Either way, we're not exactly spoiled for choice here.
Hey, it's better than having no options at all.
I agree. Without Irminsul's aid, the legendary Dendro Dragon Apep may well be the only living thing in Sumeru who can help our Archon recover her power.
Oh, I didn't realize that was the Dendro Dragon. I've just been farming that thing every fucking
There's
week.
no time to lose. I'll bring this proposal to Master right away. If he and the other sages agree, we'll split into 3 teams.
I'm pretty sure it was called a pep. I'm gonna have to look after this.
The academics will go to the Temple of Silence to look for a solution to the Akasha problem. The Eremites will escort the civilians safely to Aru Village, and the Traveler and Paimon will take the Dendro Archon to see Apep.
There's still a long road ahead, and no knowing if we'll make it. But at least we have a direction now. I'll take it over floundering around in confusion.
If there are no objections, then let's proceed. But before we adjourn, I would like to leave you all with some parting words. No matter
I swear
the
to God, this is
distance
gonna be a
between
pun.
us, there will always be an invisible force tying us together. May the bonds forged in the past shine bright like stars and open a new path before our feet.
Oh my God, he's serious.
Huh. Is that from King of Invocations?
No. This one's from King of Invocations, the sequel.
What's the difference?
The sequel's much cooler.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, it was very apropos. Once
Okay,
this
kinda
is all
serious.
over, I'll give everyone a copy of King of Invocations and the sequel to show my gratitude. Come on, let's get moving.
Oh, I'm locked into the story. Okay. So I could at least just bring up the little menu.
Tainari has brought me up to speed. I approve of your plan of action.
All right, let's get to it.
But we can't proceed with everything right away. The people need to rest. For many of them, this will be their first time in the desert, so we'll need to find additional personnel to help escort them. You two, please go on ahead with the Dendro Archon. Let's rendezvous at the Temple of Silence later.
No problem. We got this.
Words can't express my gratitude, so let me just say, I hope everything goes smoothly for all of us. Goodbye for now.
All right, let's get going. If Paimon remembers correctly, the last time we saw Apep was in...
Traveler, Paimon. Could I borrow you guys for a moment?
Kale, what's the matter?
Well, the thing is, Master Tainari once told me, after you raise a problem, you should think about how to resolve it. But ever since I had that dream, I feel like I haven't been of any help at all. I tried my best to keep up with the conversation, but there was so much new information. I couldn't take it all in. So, I just wanted to ask, do you have any tips for me there?
Hey, you brought us here. And we're probably going to be the key to all this. I mean, we are going to be the key to all this, but...
Paimon knows exactly how you feel. But fear not, everything you need to know is right here in Paimon's notes. Sumeru chapter. It's got tons of info about all the things we've seen and heard on our adventures. Some parts are a little simplified, but hopefully it all makes sense. You see? Being the greatest guide in Tibet isn't just a fancy title. It takes a lot of hard work. Paimon doesn't always understand the things you're talking about with other people. Whenever that happens, she notes down the confusing parts and goes over them in her own time.
This is perfect. Could I borrow it?
Sure. Matter of fact, you can keep it if you want. Paimon has another copy. The spare copy was originally meant for the traveler. Paimon used to worry that one day he might not need a guide anymore, so she wanted to have a gift for him, in case we ever parted ways.
Not gonna happen, Paimon.
But it doesn't seem so necessary nowadays. We have so many more places to see together. One copy will be enough for both of us.
And that's gonna be really key. I know Kali's gonna come in clutch at some point.
Thank you so much. But still, these are your treasured memories. I think I'll make my own copy and then return the original to you. Anyway, that was all. I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe trip. See you again soon.
See ya! Alright, time to bring the Hida to see a Pep. Let's hope that old grouch is in a negotiating mood.
You got any notes? Close overview screen. Oh, they added a little context menu.
Hey, here's a thought. If we brought Nervalette along, do you think he could help us persuade a Pep to help? Actually, never mind. In a Pep size, Nervalette's probably one of those dragons who's grown too close to humankind. They might end up fighting for all we know.
Damn, we have a squad. Yes, this is definitely through her story quest.
I had a feeling your kind might come calling.
Okay, we definitely did not fight that one in the Trounce domains.
The ley lines are in disarray. Something has gone wrong with Irminsul, yes.
Oh, let's see how this works. Dendro Archon, Dragon Sovereign, ruler of elemental creatures who stand at the apex of Dendro itself. Embodiment of vitality, Dragon Sovereign, deep content for humans and gods. Summon born, not of arrogance. Indeed, singular, remnant of an era long since past. Dendro, Dragon Sovereign stands opposed to King Deshret, while the Dendro Archon Hida once came to her aid in a moment of need. Okay, that's probably where the story quest. What happened in the story quest? Incidentally, a Pep is known by another set of titles in some corners of the world. One of King Deshret's 7 pillars, Dragon King, Supreme Spirit, devised by King Deshret and the other 6 pillars, and herself dismisses it with disdain. Ah, very nice of them to add something like that. Guess I can skip the explanation then.
Even from a great distance away, I can sense that Sumeru is headed for destruction. You who took our home from us, prepare to watch as your own world is plunged into oblivion.
Listen. We're just visitors here.
Oh, how the cycle of history comes to a poetic conclusion.
This isn't a joke, Pep. Nahida's in grave danger. Can you please help her?
Is she now? Then do explain. For what reason should I lend Boor my assistance?
Sumeru, the world. I guess like we did help her. Gratitude.
Pep, if you truly despise gods and humans so much, well, after the great humiliation of being helped by a god in the past, shouldn't you be jumping at this chance to balance the scales?
Now that is a compelling reason. When El Ahmar plotted against me and I was tortured by forbidden knowledge, It was Booer who saved me from agony. And though I regard with shame the pity of my enemies, to receive aid without repaying it would likewise tarnish a dragon's dignity. Oh, tiny Booer, puny humans. Just this once I shall deign to show you the true power of dragonkind.
Whoa! It's happening again! We're gonna get sucked in!
Hold on, Paimon. I'm gonna have the protection of the fire seed this time. The snake from the Jungle Book. I forgot what she sounded like. I just remember like the panther and then Baloo. There's an awkward silence. The silence mandatory part of the audience of the dragon.
It is done. The heart of Oasis is supplying her with life force as we speak. It shall not be long before she recovers. But I should warn you. Booer's existence is closely intertwined with Irminsul. Unless the issues plaguing it are resolved, she will never completely recover her former strength.
That was ScarJo? Really? Huh. Also, so I guess that thing that we fought was like a tapeworm or something that was affecting the dragon. And that's what helped it, I guess.
Oh, thank you.
Spare me your words of gratitude.
Well, giving your power to to affect you in any way.
You may also spare me your feigned concern.
Ugh, just like last time, it's impossible to have a normal conversation with this dragon.
A dragon's sovereign's power is far greater than you can imagine. While I was indeed weakened when the heart of Oasis ran dry, providing Tiny Booer with a morsel of my life force shall have little consequence for me.
Oh, good to hear.
Just like Apep once said, the elemental life forms who merged with her have been reborn. The knowledge, memories, and emotions they once had are gone. They're brand new individuals now, yet for some reason they seem drawn to Paimon and me.
Ever held in high favor, I see.
Oh, well, you know.
The compliment was sincere. Simply accept it.
Come to think of it, I'm curious how Apep sensed the ley line anomaly from so far away and immediately guessed that something was wrong with Irminsul. Could she know something we don't? Do you know much about
I
Irminsul?
did once. That tree was not planted by the heavenly principles. Irminsul existed before they ever arrived in Teyvat.
Is it a new lore drop?
What?
I guess so.
There was a time when it belonged to Teyvat, to dragonkind. Its appearance and function then differed greatly from today. The ley lines flowed with an abundance of a familiar, primitive form of elemental energy. You may know it as the power of the Light Realm. The heavenly principles usurped and refashioned Irminsul, made it serve humanity, and used it to anchor the fate of the world. Yet in the end, humanity has failed to protect it. Heavenly principles, God of gods. It makes me sick. The enmity between your kind and mine can never be bridged.
Even so, you agreed to help.
As things stand today, holding a grudge against you would serve no purpose. But there will come a day when we reclaim this world for ourselves. The opportunity will arise no matter how long we must wait. I can already sense that far away from here, the Hydro Dragon has wrested his authority from the hands of the usurpers.
I mean, he kind of got it back by default. That was Folklore doing all that.
We have yet to meet. I know that we are both preparing for our revenge day and night.
I don't know about that. I think Neverlet's just chilling.
Uh-huh.
Right, best we don't tell Apep that we're on such good terms with the Hydro Dragon.
I hear a great disturbance out there.
Huh? What is it?
Sandstorms come. The Jinn. I see.
The Jinn.
Another calamity approaches. You both seem restless. Let us part ways here. Booer is safe with me. Once she has recovered, I shall return her to your side.
Oh, thanks again. Take care, alright?
I told you already I have no need of your feigned concern.
There she goes again. We done what we came here for. Time to check what's going on out there. What's that thing?
Nahida, you're awake. Are you okay?
Cease your interrogation. Yes, she awoke for a brief moment, but she has now lost consciousness again. Take it. We shall talk more at another time.
The statues of the gods hang inverted from the heavens, but one alone is unique among them. The location is blank, remember, tell no one. When I touched the key, Nahida handed it over. A mysterious piece of information appeared in my mind. I don't know what it means, nor how to decipher it, but I'll firmly commit it to memory. This must be incredibly important information. I don't know why Nahida would keep it a secret from everyone, but it's probably best that I do the same for now. Statues of the gods, once inverted. I don't know if it's referring to like the current archons or what?
In the middle of nowhere? Wait. No. Paimon remembers now. The Temple of Silence is over that way. Come on, let's go find the others.
I'm so glad I don't have to do any more exploration in the desert stuff.
There's no need for everyone to stay here. I'll protect the sages. The rest of you, return to Aru village.
Yes, Mahamatra Sino.
Sino, what's going on?
You're back. How is the Dendro Archon?
Recovering a pep, but she's recovering. She gave some of the light.
What a relief.
And what's with the storms?
It's the Jinn. Countless Jinn have stirred up violent sandstorms across the desert, blocking our path to the Temple of Silence.
God damn it! God damn it! What's the name of the one that we helped? I guess the lamp will show up later.
Tainari and Kale have returned to Aru village to help. The Jinn are being highly aggressive, so both the village and the merchant caravans require protection.
It's just one thing after another. Where did all of them come from anyway? In all my trips to the desert, I've never seen anything like this before.
As I see it, the only possible candidate is Gurabad.
And that's like the old temples.
Gurabad?
Baladuri could explain in more detail if he were here. All I know is a rumor I've heard about from previous trips to the desert. Supposedly, a great number of dormant Jinn lie sealed beneath that city.
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank on her name. Wait, I remember a lot. It's really cool how the old world quests are tying to this. Jinn from Gurabad, huh? Familiar figure comes to mind. Yep, Lilopar. That's what its name was.
Gurabad is, for me,
She's
a
voiced.
fated land. I must therefore return back to this city, where my destiny awaits me still. My master, I am sorry that I couldn't stay by your side for long, and that I could not have more time to get familiar with you.
Lilopar.
Paimon and I should take a trip to Gurabad.
Yeah. We once said goodbye to a friend there. Well, maybe not a friend exactly, but someone we met on the road anyway. She was a strange bottle. If we can find a way to wake her up, maybe she can help solve the situation in Gurabad.
Well, be careful. You may find there's more than just the Jinn to worry about.
Nah, we're fine.
You mean there are other dangers in Gurabad?
It's a sensible assumption to make. The moment we arrived in Caravan Rebod, the Irminsul anomaly started spreading in that direction. Now we've moved to the desert, and suddenly we're plagued by Jinn and sandstorms. To call it a coincidence would be a stretch.
Don't worry, we've gotten a lot stronger since our last stint in Sumeru. Ah! When did they show up?
It appears the monsters native to the desert have been stirred by the Jinn's activity.
Wait, they were kind of just like floating around the entire place.
You should get going. We'll take care of things here.
I always loved the soundtrack.
You too.
Don't do anything too risky. You got it?
Ah, party setup. Yeah, we'll just rock the lunar crew.
The Jinn are swarming out of Gurabod. Looks like our Haven was right. Let's get inside
Oh my god.
and see what's going on.
Okay, those guys actually hit pretty fucking hard. What tutorial just popped up? Oh, the guiding notes.
They just keep coming. How many of these things are there? We'll never take them all out. Let's just head further inside for now.
I guess they are just gonna keep them spawning. All right.
Converge. Branch into song.
Oh, losing my bearings.
Target spotted. All units at the ready.
The Fatui. Okay, well, it looks like they're fine. They're taking care of themselves there.
Fighting Jin with one hand and Fatui with the other? This is pure chaos.
Oh, we're not supposed to go down there.
I'm gonna fix your skull!
Surge. Cleanup sequence in the...
Time to fix!
You see that strange machine? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that that's the thing wrecking Gurabod and setting all those dangerous Jin free.
The target has reached the core zone. Requesting backup. Repeat, requesting backup.
Backup en route. Stop him at all costs.
Okay, I thought we had to do some of the puzzles in here.
Nice one, Traveler. Let's keep going.
It's kind of funny bringing Columbine in here. It'd be cool if they just reacted to be like, you.
Preparing for dust-up. Defensive mode engaged.
A moonlit night for all.
Got destroyed already? All right.
Cleanup sequence.
This hunk of Jin's gone kaput. Yeah, we can finally.
Not to being similar. Yeah, more like similar setting.
Seems my subordinates failed to stop you in your tracks.
Because they kind of have like a... Maybe, but NCE leans more towards like more, not paranormal, but... How do I explain it? Anomalous stuff? Where Ananta just seems to have more like wacky kind of things. Wang Yue. Is that another game?
Apologies, sir.
There is no need to apologize. You did well to hold your ground against such a powerful adversary for as long as you did. I must commend your courage and perseverance.
So, you're in charge here, huh? First the problems with Irminsul, now this mess in Gurabad? Are you the ones responsible for all this?
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy.
Oh, this guy is so snooty! However you want to spin it, you're clearly involved in this somehow. So you can either start talking, or we'll have to make you talk. Let's get him! Traveler, what's wrong?
That's before NTE. Huh, maybe I did see it in like one of the random showcases. Something seems unusual about him. He's trying to provoke us. This feels like a trap. Judging by the tent and supplies, there must be any more Fatui station here than the few we saw on the way in. So where are the rest?
You're remarkably calm. Some would act more rashly upon finding the ringleader all alone. But you keep your cool. Even as your enemy, I must applaud you.
Did you show yourself just to say that?
Is this you trying to take back control of the conversation? Unfortunately, I really don't have anything to say to you. I am here merely to indulge my own curiosity. Your names are well known among the Fatui. Naturally, I wanted to observe you up close while I had the chance.
Hey! Don't treat us like we're some kind of exotic animals in a zoo!
Oh, I wouldn't dream of it. You seem rather predisposed to misunderstand me. I'm quite aware that you are both heroes of great renown. You have resolved crises in many nations and won countless allies along the way.
The voice fits the character really well.
I've been following your adventures with great admiration. My only regret is that the trajectory of your journey conflicts with our goals.
What do you mean, admiration? Sorry, but that sounds pretty weird coming from you.
I don't see why. We may happen to occupy opposing sides, but there is no cause for deep-seated enmity between us. To respect one's enemy is to respect oneself.
Final Fantasy XIV taught me what the word enmity meant.
Well, now that you're observing us up close, what do you see?
I've observed as keenly as I can. Yet, while I endeavor to understand, your true strength remains a mystery to me.
Gacha games are killing you. Some of them look way better than Gacha should be. Yeah, it's kind of insane where they are these days. Like, Genshin was like the first like really big one to blow up. And then... But they had characters like fucking D-Luke, who... I think even at that time, people were talking about, oh yeah, this guy doesn't look that great. And then you look at now, with the various like animations and just like quality that we've been seeing, is absolutely nuts.
Violence is not my area of expertise either, so, you see, I would much rather converse with you like this than determine a victor with the edge of a blade. Besides, I've heard that even 3 moons in the sky fail to eclipse your brilliance. I know better than to bite off more than I can chew.
3 moons?
He knows what happened in Nodcry.
So you have a connection with the Harbinger, the Doctor.
Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nodcry, but there are things that do not end with his departure. We must...
He's pretending to be not a Harbinger.
Look at me. I almost divulged more than I should have.
What are you after? Revenge for Dottore? Or are you plotting something else?
I've said quite enough, I believe. There's no point in continuing this conversation, except to say, I've noticed that you seem to know your way around here quite well. A repeated visitor to Gurabad, are we?
Man, if Ananta is basically just like has the gameplay loop of GTA Online, where their monetization is purely just from like cosmetic shit, or just like I guess like pay to progress faster would be like their model. You know how like GTA has like the shark cards and all that. I'm gonna be playing the fuck out of Ananta if I can just like grind random jobs all the time. Like I started playing GTA Online again Just going to like a solo session and just do whatever random jobs there are.
I'll take that as a yes. Then I'm sure you'll have heard the story of this place. The mother of the Jinn, Lilupar, and the tragic tale of her vengeance that spanned 3 generations.
I remember that.
It was right here that Lilupar once helped the wise to ascend to the throne. But from that moment on, every king who sat upon it was corrupted by power. These degenerate rulers lost control over their nation, and with it, the right to occupy that exalted seat.
What are you trying to say?
He said, get to the
I
point.
once admired you for your adventures. That is the earnest truth. But it appears to me that your journey serves ultimately to uphold the rules of this world. Are these rules truly just? Does the heavenly principles rule with wisdom or folly? And how can we be sure that the 7 who wield authority over the world will not be corrupted?
Do you seriously think you're gonna convince us of anything?
Convince you? I'm sure my commander already tried that. Why would I waste my breath doing the same? If a few words from a stranger were enough to make someone completely change their stance, it would only prove that they never had a firm will to begin with. I am merely stating my position, so that we might understand each other better. One's enemy in the present may not necessarily be an enemy for life. As for what game I'm playing here, I'm simply buying some time. But now I must bid you farewell.
The one I'm waiting for the most, or the one I'm most excited for, is Silver Palace. That like Victorian era detective style has a lot of potential, I think. The combat in it did look really fun, but seeing that like web of people I have to take out in the city, very like Assassin's Creed-esque.
It was a wise decision not to attack me immediately. Since you did not fall for my ambush, I will now have to ask those in hiding to reveal themselves.
Leave this to us, sir.
Very well. I trust you to do what is necessary. Stall him while I execute the next step of the plan.
I like how he says stall rather than stop.
Sumeru City, Irminsul.
Stop right there! Don't you dare leave without explaining yourself!
All units, stop them! Protect the commander!
You better Did you hear that? He mentioned Sumeru City and Irminsul! He definitely knows something! We can't let him get away! Get rid of these pesky soldiers, quick!
Rear guard to the front! Don't let them through!
Probably was a good call to bring the Bloom team here.
Hold on! Just a little longer!
The last one? Oh.
We finally beat them! That mysterious guy can't have gotten far! Let's catch up with him!
Silver Pass, lock to play day 1. And it's kind of cool seeing the different settings. I'm liking how some of them are using more modern settings. Big ol' cities and all that with like Ananta and NTE. Well, I guess like Ananta, it's not really a gacha anymore, but maybe we should just say like the anime-based games, I guess. I don't know.
Found him! Over here!
Because there's like no gacha, all characters are earned through story.
You're very persistent.
So maybe they're going all in on like skins and shark card-esque monetization.
Hey you! Stop running and explain yourself! What are you trying to...
It's all part of a trap.
What's this?
Relax. A small trap like this won't be enough to hold you. The sandstorms from Gurabad will die down soon enough, but this small window of time was all we needed to launch the next phase of our plan.
There's more than one ambush. I shouldn't have let my guard down.
Don't be discouraged. I knew that someone would come here eventually, so I planned ahead.
So Duet Knight Abyss, it was a little bit misleading with that. So say a new character comes out, and the character pulls are locked behind endgame, and then they rotate to the weekly, like the weekly encounters or whatever, like the weekly bosses. So they were like, oh yeah, you can grind at your pace anytime. No, you're not. No, the fuck you are not. You want the new character? Nah, you grind at their pace. Only when they move from like the weekly to like the letter pool, that's when you could grind them at your own pace. I did play a lot of Duet Knight Abyss. It's a shame what happened to it. And they had like the whole secured, like big security issue. And I think that was like the nail in the coffin for them.
Where to chat with you, which door to exit from, even which mechanism to wait by for you. I thought through every detail. You, meanwhile, know nothing of who I am. So far, you've only heard my voice, and for all you know, it may not even be real. But not to worry. This is only our first meeting. It shan't be our last.
Just answer me one last question. Why do you continue to follow Dottore? He has conducted countless cruel experiments, even on his subordinates.
Follow isn't quite the right word. Let's just say even those you see as villains have their friends, even if they aren't the most sincere of friendships.
When you're looking for other games to play. Yeah, they went from gacha to only the first copy is guaranteed to removing the gacha altogether. Like, the story in that was good. I did like the gameplay of the characters that I did play. But it's very misleading with their I think I can go to like the Steam page right now. And then they say something about like, oh, you grind at your own pace, which is like a half truth. Because that's not the case for new characters or characters in the weekly banner. Or like the weekly bosses, which you can only fight 5 times a week.
When any set of rules is established, there will be those who benefit and those who lose out. People will do anything to justify what they have gained or escape from the hardship imposed upon them. Neither he nor I are tolerated by the rules of this world. We were both searching for a new order. Our ideas of the final form that should take may have differed, but our journeys took a shared path.
I like the MC and all that in that game. Freely farm character fragments and fortune fields to unlock your favorite characters and weapons at your own pace. Lie.
Escape, albeit not too soon. I will need a little more time to prepare, after all.
Because you only get like 60 fragments for the first one, so you can maybe get them to actually no, because you get like letters to do the encounters to get their fragments. So you can maybe get like up to 3 copies, but sometimes you don't get that lucky. I think I have screenshots of me hitting those times where I weren't lucky. Then I have to wait for them to go to the weekly rotation. And only get a 5 more chances of getting their fragments or whatever it was. I think when I realized that was like what they're doing, I dropped the game.
Hey! Come back! Wait, this dark wall.
Oh Christ, not this again.
Adventures before. It swallows people up. Oh, I'm sorry. She shouldn't have jumped the gun.
Not your fault.
Okay. He may have fooled us this time, but we'll get him back.
Sino and his team are guarding the north.
Dory.
We'll take this side.
There's so many Jin. We can't let them get into Aru Village.
Don't fret. I am well prepared for this situation.
Huh. So you have a solution?
Perhaps you're unaware that I have a trusty genie partner of my own, Plumpy. If I send her to negotiate with the others, this whole thing will be resolved before you can say Mora. Off you go, Plumpy!
I thought it was like the tumbleweeds.
Come on, what's the holdup? 5,000 Mora. 20,000 Mora.
He takes after Dory so well.
100,000 Mora. Final offer.
It's like bribing Majin Buu with chocolate.
Ah, so she's a hired partner.
She's negotiating with them.
Hired partners are reliable too. Plumpy here is a highly skilled negotiator. You'll see. Just a few words from her and...
Never mind.
Plumpy! Don't you, Jin, have any respect for the rules? This was supposed to be a negotiation! How dare you treat my messenger like this? You wanna play rough? You can play at that game!
I have no idea what any of these guys' kits are. Okay, well, she's out.
Looks like it's up to us now. Be careful, Kale.
Yes, Master.
Oh, no, she's back.
Pass out. Never mind. Plumpy, it's time for revenge.
You know, this reminds me of when you first arrived in a video forest. You were trying to help a child retrieve a lost toy when you stumbled upon Spino Crocodile territory by mistake.
Yeah, I remember. Our first time fighting side by side.
Fighting side by side? I seem to recall swooping in to rescue you with a team of forest
I guess that is a
rangers.
part of her kit.
Please stop.
Ow.
Try this on for size. Hi.
I thought he had gotten buffed.
One with the forest.
There's too many of them.
Cue Candace.
I can't believe I used 12 rare items in one battle. Ugh. I shudder to think how this is going to affect this month's accounts. The sight of that glaring deficit might be more than my poor heart can take.
Tainari, how's the situation on your end?
We held the line, though it was a close call. But it looks like they're preparing for another attack. Has something happened?
Okay, and Nilu, it would have been nice if she helped. I just saw her in the back.
They've breached our defenses in the south. The Jin are pouring in. We're moving the villagers to the north as we speak.
I mean, they're probably like hurting them.
We're hemmed in. This is getting precarious. Our margin for error just got a lot smaller.
That's why we wanted to confirm your status. We need to consider our next move carefully.
Bad news. Another line of defense has been breached.
Kale, go with them and assess the situation. Dory and I will hold the line here.
But Master, even with 3 of us, we barely managed to.
This is not a discussion, Kale. Don't worry about us. She clearly still has plenty of tricks left up her sleeve.
Her
Wait,
face.
you can't pin all your hopes on me? Oh, great. I've almost run out of the things I brought with me, and the rest is back at the caravan. I should be able to hold out for a little longer, but still...
You didn't bring any tools from Alice?
Master!
Need any help?
Oh, we got a different angel. Well, I guess Alice isn't an angel, but we have an angel helping us.
Huh?
What is it, Kale?
If things continue like this, it won't be long before Aru village is overrun by Jin. and the sandstorms are sure to follow in their wake. I do have a plan, but I can't guarantee it will work.
Thanks, Nicole.
I don't care. Whoever you are, please just help us.
The only one who can help is you. I am merely here to guide you along the correct path.
Oh, Post Bagel, I had like 9. Damn, nice.
I am a spirit created at the beginning. I am a flickering illusion. I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
Okay, Nicole. Jesus Christ.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand it. Just repeat after me, one line at a time.
I think just Nicole being dramatic.
Watch out! Jin incoming!
I am a spirit created at the beginning.
Here goes nothing. I am a spirit created at the beginning.
I am a flickering illusion.
I am a flickering illusion.
You're trying to perfect. Hide for females here to upcard her. Oh, is that what the picture? That's a good idea. That's funny.
What's wrong, Plumpy? I've never seen you so agitated before.
But how do you...
Do you know what Kale is reciting?
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
Okay, Nicole isn't just being dramatic.
I am the shimmering light that flows from the eyes of the Creator.
Or she is being dramatic and then just like adding on to these as it goes. Or that could just very well, because like Nicole has like a more like golden theme with her like shield. So this could be from a different Hexen Circle.
It's a song composed by the goddess of flowers, but very few records of it remain, even in historical texts. All we have is a few fragments. Is Kale an avid historian?
Not to my knowledge.
The Jin have actually quieted down. Although... No, it's more than that. It looks like they're showing... submission.
Clearly the songs left by the goddess of flowers have a soothing effect on them. At the very least, they're much calmer now.
See, Nilu, she could be helping throughout all of this.
Really? Let me try.
Not gonna work.
I am a spirit created at the beginning. Don't stay away. I'll stop. I'll stop.
It seems like the song only works when Kale recites it. But why?
Kale.
Can only those affected, like, because she had the, like, Elazar. So maybe Dunyarzad it can happen in Dunyarzad as well. Or we're gonna get some fucking crazy Kale lore.
Any luck?
Only way out of here is by brute force, but too much force and entire ruins might collapse. All right, Nicole, you're up. Oh, Magnificent's right outside. Maybe there's a way to...
When I heard that loud rumbling in the distance, I thought the shifting sands had bust open the gates to some ancient treasure vault.
Oh my god, they
Turns out
voiced
it
her.
was just you guys.
Ah, I'm so happy.
Wait, that sounds like...
It's been a long while.
Our girl Jet.
Did you miss me?
And Ben.
Jet! Ben!
Let's save the catching up for later. First, I gotta get you guys out of there.
I thought they were just gonna voice her for the fucking, like, that trailer, but... I'm glad it's in game too. Like, same with Lilopar.
This should be the right mechanism. Ben, can you handle it? There we go.
And it kind of fits perfectly because this situation happened in the Jet quest.
Come on, let's leave this place.
Oh. You're faster. So, two things that have always bothered me in this game that they never really fixed was consuming stamina when out of combat, and the climbing is awful in this game. Like you see, like if I wanted to climb this, that little lip that's sticking out, you can't do a thing where you like vault up over there.
Scarce. It's like they were never here.
The Fatui? They came to the desert again?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No idea what they're planning this time. They were being very coy about it.
How have you been, Jet?
Well, since we last met, I've started my own band of mercs. We've actually made quite a name for ourselves. Oh, yeah. On a slightly different note, I have some good news. I finally took care of Masira.
Nice.
Not much to write home about. It was just another day. Found his hideout. Dragged him out of his cozy little bed.
Oh, I wish we had seen that, though. I remember after finishing that quest line, I wanted to find that ass.
He tried to talk me into seeing his point of view, as usual. But I'm way past that by now. There was nothing he could say to save his life.
Finally come so close.
What about you guys? Bet you'd forgotten all about me and Ben Ben, huh?
Never.
Of course not. We're super duper best friends.
Before we count the events of your recent travels to Jet.
Wow. Sounds like I should make time to visit some other nations too. Anyway, what brings you to Gurabat?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. We're here to look for Lilupar.
Oh, that bottle?
I forgot if they had interacted or not during the quest, but yeah, they do.
Yeah, we need her power to calm the Jinn and stop the sandstorms.
Because I remember the old, like, matriarch, whatever the fuck. I forgot what her title was. She was like the Jet was a, or not Jet. Lilupar was a part of that storyline.
Here's hoping we actually managed to find her after all the trouble we've been through. Surely, with everything's been going on in Gurubad, she must have woken up, right? Only one way to find out.
Okay. I can use the bathroom. Here we go. All right. Ah, all these puzzles, I remember.
Huh?
I do not remember the orange that's on top of those, though. Oh, I remember this. Maybe up in that little area.
She should be around here somewhere.
Up around here.
Aha! Found her!
I don't remember her being around there, though.
Lilupar!
What a long dream that was. It's been a while, my master. Oh, and you're here too, little wildcat. The four of us back together again. Imagine that.
And then you don't forget about Ben Ben. How have you been? Hope this wasn't a rude
In
awakening.
truth, it was at first. I was none too pleased when those miscreants barged in. But it did give me the chance to reunite with you, dear master, so I shall overlook their folly. After we last parted ways, I merged with the land beneath Gurabad to suppress the dark calamity stirring in the depths. It rekindled the flame of vengeance within the Jinn, depriving Gurabad of any hope of peace. I fought against it for a long, long time, until one day, I sensed a change in a foreign land to the west.
Natlan?
Suddenly, the pitch-black abyss fell silent.
Yeah, Natlan's to the west. Natlan's in the west. Does she mean Natlan? Gurabad isn't far from there. Did the abyssal presence beneath the city fall silent when we defeated... so I thought.
Once satisfied that that dark power could no longer bewitch the Jinn, I too fell into a deep slumber, from which I have only now awoken. Why have you returned to Gurabad, my master? And why is my sand-swept homeland in disarray once more?
Trying to figure that out.
Well, basically, Sumeru's in danger and a lot of our friends are affected. Some bad guys messed around with Irminsul and now they've released the Jinn in here. We managed to chase off the culprits, but we have no idea how to seal this place back up and stop the sandstorms.
Child's play. I shall quell the Jinn and scatter the storms.
Thank you, Lilupar.
No need to thank me, my master. I have granted many wishes in my time, and this was the most trivial of them all.
Hope she doesn't go back to sleep. I want to bring her along.
The sandstorm's gone. The sun shines bright again. When I said that we'd meet again under a lovelier sun, this was exactly how I imagined it.
Yay! Although, honestly, Paimon would love to hang out with you more, even if the weather sucked. Well, there shouldn't be any more Jinn breaking out, right? Are we okay to head back?
Nope.
Sounds good. You can introduce us to your other friends.
Another adventure begins. Lovely.
The storms have stopped! We should be able to get to the Temple of Silence without any problems now. Time to regroup!
And here I thought they would switch the voices. I always thought Lilupar would have like a deeper voice. And then Jet, the more like Jet with the higher one.
So, this is the Temple of Silence. I've heard the Nagarjanites mention it in passing, but I never imagined it would be this big. It's colossal.
I thought the temple moved to the rainforest ages ago. When did they scamper back into the desert?
I don't know. This plan sounds a little too risky for my liking.
Even in King Deshret's day, this was experimental technology. We have no idea what could happen if we activate it.
Well, unless you know of another viable alternative for the Akasha terminal, I'm afraid this is our only option.
The plan is sound, and the risks are manageable. However, if we are to proceed, we must act quickly. The scale of this project is enormous. Even with Kaveh, Faruzan, and every other scholar of mechanics working on it full-time, the proposed modifications won't happen overnight.
You're back. Everything all right?
Even better.
And who are they?
Friends of yours?
Pretty much everyone in the Temple of Silence is. This guy's Kaveh, and the one next to him is Alhaitham.
Hello, I'm Jet, and this is Lilupar.
Oh, a famous name from the history books.
Pleased to meet you. A friend of a friend is a friend of mine, as they say.
Who's they?
Huh? Do people not say that?
Not in the desert. Friends you can trust, but friends of friends? Gotta keep an eye on them. Still, I do trust the Traveler's judgment. I'm sure you're good people.
The sandstorms have calmed down. I take it the Gurabad problem is resolved? What did you find?
Old friends and a Fatui.
were getting all smarmy with us, he trapped us there. Luckily, Jet used the mechanism outside to free us, and then we got Lilupar to put a stop to the chaos.
Wow. Thanks for being there to help them.
So, this mystery man openly admitted that he was merely a Harbinger subordinate.
Yeah? Is there something weird about that?
Did you forget that they were calling him Commander?
I assume you aren't naive enough to expect answers from an enemy. Well deduced. Our commander, Dottore, died in Nordcry.
He's quite unwilling to answer our questions when we first met, so why would he admit to being Dottore's subordinate later? What up, no way?
Are you wondering about his true identity? Or do you think there's a big conspiracy behind all this?
I wouldn't go as far as to call it a conspiracy. Just the simple fact that having someone to shift the blame on tends to prove useful, should trouble come knocking later. The most important thing for now is to solve the immediate problem. Perhaps that man knew you wouldn't have the resources to investigate his background and so didn't put much effort into disguising himself.
This is all getting a little cryptic for me. I'll let you guys talk while I take a walk with Lilupar.
Yeah, I like Alhaitham's design too.
Jet? Aren't you with the Blazing Beasts? What a coincidence. Didn't expect to run into you here.
We're mercs. You can run into us anywhere. Who's this with you?
So, did you find the solution you were looking for in the Temple of Silence?
You bet we did. This place is incredible. It has everything. So far, we've discussed a plan and verified its feasibility. Building a new system from scratch is out of the question. So our only option is to modify the Akasha using certain resources we hope to find in the mausoleum of King Deshret.
I'm looking at Quality voice because it did sound familiar. And he voices Seth. MSQ take you back to Dentroland? Mm-hmm. We saw Nahida herself. She's currently in recovery. She was pretty much bridging the gap. She was kind of like doing a Capitano, I guess. But then it sapped a lot of like energy out of her, so we had to take her to the Dendro Dragon to heal her up. Which I guess the Dendro Dragon is who we met in her story quest, which I haven't done, so I'm definitely going to be doing that down the road. And what's cool about this too is they added a the FF16 style fucking context shit. Which is huge. Captain 52 let himself end to save Malika. Essentially, yeah. He was such a bro. He's like the immortal Conrian who's like carrying the essentially like carrying the souls of his comrades. And then took the place of Malika, like the deal for the Pyro Archon. So he's like sustaining the ley lines in Natlan. And finally letting his comrades rest. But yeah, the fucking MSQ or the like FF16 context shit. Love it.
According to certain sources in the Temple of Silence, there is a core device in King Deshret's mausoleum known as Aru. Little is known about this device in academic circles, which suggests it was hidden quite effectively.
At first I thought he was the same VA as what's his name? Like Wise and Anaxa.
If these sources prove correct, the energy contained within Aru may be sufficient to power our Akasha renovation plan. However, this raises difficult questions regarding technological integration. The sages are still debating it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they'll reach a compromise once they've argued it out. The people of the rainforest are always cautious when it comes to desert technology. But times of crisis like this leave us with little choice.
I forget what the fuck Sethos was all about. Okay, I do wish it was alphabetical. Milton and Djibouti made a Mecha Chameleon. Oh, that's great. That's a good group for that one. Alright, it's just like a scholar. Against for Tone of Silence.
Wait, Paimon has a question. Is this the same Aru we've heard of before? It's sealed off, right? Some sort of prison where the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King are locked up.
They probably had some of the dumbest, like, hiding spots that nobody found, and they're just dying.
Well remembered. Yes, that's exactly right. According to our records, Aru was the most brilliant creation King Deshret ever conceived of. Built by divine and mortal artisans working together. It was a miraculous accomplishment, and it lies hidden deep within the king's mausoleum to this day. That being said, what Aru actually does and why it was built, those are deep secrets we are not privy to. Until recently, I wouldn't have been optimistic that the place even exists. The only reason I'm inclined to believe it now is because we heard it from the Ibis King Thoth himself at his temple. The tale of how the 3 retainers of Al-Akhmar were imprisoned in Aru.
I need to turn that down. That's fucking loud. Oh, it like reset because there's some sort of update.
Paimon totally gets that. When Paimon first heard about it, she thought it sounded pretty unbelievable too.
Aegis Arbit? I think they did already. Oh, they did. Okay.
Do you guys still remember that? The Ibis King told us they were trapped in Aru and that they had to answer 3 questions to get out.
I remember that one.
I think I remember. What causes our rise and fall? What obliterates love and hate? And what determines truth and falsehood? Those were the 3 questions, right?
Are you saving the guarantee? I forgot if you had guarantee or not. Or are you just saving for a Himiko?
Yeah. If only Nefer were here. She's dealt with the Ibis King before, so she might know more. Oh, Nefer's a friend we met in Notcry.
Notcry? Funny. She showed up here earlier.
Nefer's here too?
Huh?
Yeah. Had another lady with her too. Both said they knew you. They contacted the sages, claiming they might be able to offer some assistance.
Lauma? I don't know if she would have brought Lauma here. I mean, maybe Nicole, because I mean, like, Nicole was talking to Kale and all of that. Made Acheron relevant again, makes me happy. Yeah, she was able to, like, the Acheron, Tribi, Blade. What do I had as my sustain? I think it was, I think I used Dan Heng. Able to 40k her room. Because you have no idea here to try for, only playing 3 days. True. Blade, who... Actually, I guess he did just change, but I was going to say, like, Blade is, like, the best support currently. Like, he's a really, like, he's like the Tribi of, like, 4.0. Very good generalist support, sub DPS. Ether Acheron struggling at 3-star, Knight for Anomaly. I haven't tried the team for that one. I have E2. Maybe like the next reset. I'll have to let me check Hoya Lab. We got distracted. I'll be quick. Star Rail toolbox. Where's the battle? Because I think I used the Remembrance team, Elation team, and then the Finon team. Anomaly. Oh yeah, night 1 I use the Finon team, night 2 I use Elation team, night 3 I use Remembrance team.
Really? They came here to help out?
Yes, really. It was just before you got back. One of them said she's made Nod Cry her home. If she's the person you were talking about, then...
MC works for Elation team. She'll still help. What's her name? Like Silverwolf, especially like get a quick ult, get Silverwolf her to her Super Saiyan form. I think Ichiro Akron kind of useless if her Vestalot team without Yuan Shribi, Cypher Jiao. True, they very well could give him like a Nova Flare down the road, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon just because they did just do that for, well, they just like released Blade. It's so much easier playing a laptop for an NCE. True, and then you can like auto battle a lot of stuff if you're since you're at work, playing a lot of the time. How far I can get before needing to pull premiums. I mean, with Himiko, she's going to be a push character. Like, she's going to get, like, the special treatment with, like, a bunch of shit, so... she'd probably be a good first pull. Deathwork's not next to... not near the level of Sparksy. Did you have Yao Guang? I forgot. You're not quite home. That's definitely Nefer. I just wonder who the other woman is. Actually, he can choose between Gilgamesh or Archer. So he could very well pull Archer too if Gilgamesh isn't up to par. Wait, what? For which part? Like the free Gilgamesh or Archer? I think they mentioned it in the stream. You see it in the stream? I think there's like a Twitter thing too. So Rin and Saber, those are the only ones you have to pull for, but you can choose one free Gilgamesh or Archer. Can do with Gilgamesh if you don't have... Oh yeah, right. I forgot they synergize with each other. I think kick means that... You know that selector that we had? The, I mean, maybe a new player has a different selector, but the one that we had where you can choose, like, Acheron, Kafka, and a couple others. So I'm just going to find this and then I'll continue this. Blade stuff. And again, E4 Archer. I don't know how his... I was going to say Mindscapes. Eidolons. I forgot how good they scale, but I know Archer's fucking cracked anyway. There's just the drip marketing for Rin and Gilgamesh. I could have sworn they put out a thing saying that you can choose one of them for free. That's the Blade banner. I think I just passed it already. And second half stuff. Whatever, I can't find it. Oh, Ranmei Robin. Oh, for like the shop, the 5-star shop? And you got like the currency for it? Out of those, I'd probably put Huahua up top, and then Robin, and then Ranmei. But I guess it also depends on which team you're working towards, too. Because if you have, like, a break team... Well, I mean, like you said, you only started, like, 3 days ago. But say, like, for a budget break team, instead of, like, Firefly, Fugue, Dahlia, and Sustain, which I guess Linksha? I don't know who's the premium Sustain for Break. I don't think people use Linksha that much anymore. Or they even just go Sustainless and just fucking maybe throw Ronmei in there too. It is Linksha? Okay. I don't know if she got replaced by somebody. Topaz for Fall Attack. She's not even mid right now. Yeah, the follow-up team right now is Fei Xiao, Ashvale, Blade, and either Sustainless or just throw someone else in there. Eventually, I guess. I don't know. Not that you're aware if she's who you use. Oh, okay.
Looks like betting on Aru was the right choice.
See? They're right over there.
It was Nicole, yeah, okay, because she was talking to Kale. So I thought it was, I thought Nicole, you know, angel things, like just speaking to everybody around the world just through her mind.
Nicole! Never!
Erica Ventrain, where every follow-up increases his stacks. How does it work now? Because I thought that was the case. Or is it only when enemies attack him? And on his, like, ult?
Why, hello! We're here to help.
Because he was my sustain for, like, the Acheron team for a while.
Because
I had, like, trend on him.
We almost got locked out.
Anyone that has a shield that is attacked. Okay. I always thought that it was when a follow-up was done, too. We just have to... we just double-check the kit. Where it seems everyone gets replaced every update. It's not always the case. But then you, like, say you start with, like, a budget team. Like, say, Casterus, right? She was released in 3.2, and only so many characters are released up to that point. You had Aglaya and fucking Tribby. So then you had what? Like, the original Casterus team was Cass, Tribby. I forgot who the healer was to help with that team, because we didn't have Hyacinth yet. And there's no, like, Evernight yet. There's no, like, Cyrene yet, you know? So you have, like, a budget option depending on where they're released, and then they do get replaced. But then once, like, a premium team is set, then there are replacements that's like a version, like a whole version away. Like, say Jiao Cho, like, so say you take Acheron for example, right? You had Jiao Cho, who was her, like, main stack generator for a bit, and then Cypher, like, a lot later on, and then now we have Blade. Yeah, then Amphorius. Assume Modern Remembrance, even with Elation. Pre-Amphorius that needs to be buffed. Apparently, Seela was doing pretty damn well against, in this, like, Anomaly Arbitration. Which is kind of crazy to see. Dot had a bit of a resurgence, but I don't know how they're doing currently. I've seen some clears where Dot they did pretty damn well. Though, supposedly Robin is going to be a Casterus replacement, but over my dead body. Aglaya, I don't really see her used that a lot. Like, looking at the Amphorius roster. Herda, I don't really see used a lot either. Tribu's still good. Mighty, I don't really see used a lot. Anax is still good. Cypher, don't really see used. Icelands, obviously used. Sarija used. Evernight used. Danheng used. Cyrene used. Dahlia used. Yeah, for that I'm going to wait and see. After Himiko, I think I'm just going to wait till Pearl. If she's the last piece of the puzzle for elation teams. Locked out of what?
Locked out? What do you mean? Oh, you haven't heard? An invisible barrier has appeared around
Oh,
Sumeru's
Christ.
borders, cutting off all travel in and out. No one can leave and no one can enter. Sumeru has become a lonely island.
Oh god, that just reminds me of the fucking the duo. Yeah, Goliath, Casters, and Axa, Mighty, buffing the forts are just cherry on top. They just need Cyrene is pretty much a must for, especially like Mighty. I'm pretty sure. I didn't pull him, so I didn't really know his teams too much. But from what I'd read, definitely like a Mighty and I believe an Axa are the ones that want her a lot.
Are the Fatui behind this too? Actually, no. This has nothing to do with them. I suspect it's a defense mechanism within Irminsul itself. Irminsul is the source of Tevat's ley lines after all, and Sumeru is the nation closest to it. I imagine this function was put in place to seal the entire region off in the event of serious damage, preventing the disaster from spreading to the rest of Tevat. It may have been implemented long ago.
So I want to look at what that's going to mean for the ley lines in the other nations.
Doesn't that mean that the people here won't be able to escape to other nations if the anomaly keeps spreading? Currently, that does appear to be the case, which is precisely why I am here. This is a critical moment for the world, and Sumeru is the eye of the storm.
You brought Nefer here?
I'm surprised you managed to convince her to come back to Sumeru. Indeed. Even for someone of my wisdom and eloquence, this tested my skills to the limit.
And why should it concern me that Sumeru's in trouble? Surely you don't think I still have feelings for that place?
Judging by your tone, I suppose you don't.
Sounds like you don't know much about my past. And here I thought you knew everything.
All I know is that the Ibis King is the source of your power. He was quite a prominent moon envoy once upon a time, so I do know a thing or two about him. As for your past, I have ways to learn the full story if I wish to. But everyone has secrets they'd rather keep to themselves, wouldn't you say?
I'm glad you see it that way, Miss Nicole. I've chosen to call Nodcry home, which is why I did my part in its hour of need. That doesn't mean world savings become a habit with me. I have no particular desire to play hero in Sumeru, thank you.
The audio sounds weird. It's like the mixing person made her sound like she was in like a tin can or something.
I understand. Human emotions do not appear and disappear without cause. There is always a reason to be found behind both salvation and destruction.
Like Nicole sounds clear.
Still, if time has taught me anything, it's that human emotions are often complex and in conflict. That's why people change their minds about things all the time. But that's where we angels come in. Our duty ultimately is to guide people towards their deepest, truest desires and help bring them to fruition. So I wish to hear about your past, because I do not believe you are motivated by hatred alone. And if we still arrive at different conclusions in the end, that's okay.
I refuse.
Wait, what? But I set the atmosphere and everything. Isn't this supposed to be the moment when we finally open up to one another?
Is it? Maybe I'm not so good at reading the atmosphere. You're right, Nicole. There's more to me than just hatred. Had it consumed me, I'd be left stuck in the past forever, never living in the present. But I don't think that your guidance can change my mind. The all-consuming sands, the bloodshed, both deserved and undeserved. Those old emotions cling to me like a shadow.
Do you wish to shake them off?
No. I hope to remember them forever. Those emotions and memories shaped me into the person I am today. They'll always be a part of me.
In that case, would you like to hear my perspective, at least?
Sure. It's not every day you get to hear an angel's opinion.
A long, long time ago,
Oh, Christ, Nicole.
when the angels still walked freely upon the earth, I found life tedious. Monotonous work, lukewarm relationships. Things weren't nearly as interesting as they are now. And yet, since the angels' demise, I have found myself missing those days on more than one occasion. Human emotions are often attached to a person, a place, or an object. When those things are gone, the memories quickly fade, and the emotions slip away along with them. If Sumeru were destroyed, both rainforest and desert would be no more. With the object of your hatred wiped from existence, it would not take long for the memories buried deep in your heart to slowly fade. Both love and hate are intense emotions, but they are nothing compared to the void left behind when they disappear.
Most sophisticated, Miss Nicole. But anyone focused on the future could only ever applaud the destruction of the things they hate. Still, I'm a special case. Someone once told me that human memory is more selective than a Mora-hungry merchant choosing between customers. We all need a reality check once in a while, so we don't forget the truth. As much as I dislike Sumeru, this is no way for it to perish. All right, you win. I'll help you out a little, but I won't work for free.
How much will you need? You're not gonna milk this for all it's worth, are you?
What do you think?
I'll be upfront with you. I don't have much more on me. If that's what you need, I could borrow some from Alice. Or perhaps I could pay in sculptures. The ones I carve are actually worth quite a lot.
Yeah, she could deal in information.
Just cover my travel expenses.
Huh? Is that all?
That's all. Given all the people I owe favors to, I can just about justify a trip to Sumeru. Yehoda!
Here, boss! What do you need?
Is she gonna be in charge?
I'm going back to Sumeru for a while.
Yep.
While I'm away, you'll be in charge of the curatorium.
Me? I'm in charge? Whoa! Don't worry, boss. You can count on me!
And that was how the ingenious Angel Nicole brought you the perfect person for the job in your hour of need. Hip hip hooray!
That was far more detailed than necessary. Not lacking in embellishment either. I never thought I'd return. Especially not the desert. But life doesn't always go as planned, I suppose. What's Candace up to? I don't think I've seen her yet.
She is still taking care of things in our village. Should be joining us before too long. Oh, and sorry. Hope we're not interrupting anything. We have some good news, though.
We're planning to go to the mausoleum of King Deshret to look for the legendary Aru, then use it to try and restore the Akasha system.
According to records in the Temple of Silence, the mausoleum houses something called Aru's Chute, which can be used to establish connection with Aru.
We still have some time before we leave, so there's no rush.
By the way, who are these two new faces?
Just call me Nefer. I'm based in Nodcry. Did I hear you mention Aru?
Correct.
Well, I happen to have a connection with one of the 3 retainers imprisoned inside, the Ibis King. I'm here to get things done, so if you don't mind, I think I should come with you.
That sounds perfect.
Miss Nefer, are you from the desert by any chance?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. There's a familiar air about you. Plus, you mentioned Candace. Sorry, I don't mean to pry. It was just a random thought. I'm Dia, an Eremite mercenary. My work usually keeps me out in the desert.
I'm on good terms with Dory, and she's mentioned you all before. It's nice to finally put faces to the names. However, my associate here is probably less well acquainted with you. Why don't you all introduce yourselves?
Actually, I'm a little better acquainted than you might think.
Huh?
Huh. Are my eyes playing tricks on me? It looked like you spoke without moving your mouth.
Ventriloquism. I have heard tell of it before.
What is it, Kale?
It's you. You're the voice who's been speaking in my head, aren't you? You encouraged me to report my dreams to the Dendro Archon, and got me to recite that magic prayer.
Mm-hmm. I have many titles, but let's go with the most pertinent one. I am Nicole Rain, an angel who has lived since ancient times.
I don't think I'm gonna believe her.
An angel? Sounds like a big deal, but, what exactly is an angel?
A pre-Sealy.
Oh, well, we're a rather long-living race of beings. Not gods, technically, but we can still tell you a lot of stories from ancient history.
And got the Shinku money. Damn, nice. Congrats on the winnings. Now you don't really need the RNG for the Shinku funds. Or like the Shinku pulls, rather.
Yep, and she's also an amazing sculptor.
You could say she's a real creative type.
Well, ma'am, if both the Traveler and Paimon give you rave reviews, you must be pretty impressive.
Oh, please don't call me ma'am. I find it so awkward when people get too formal with me. Just relax and be yourselves. No need to be nervous.
Miss Nicole, if it's okay, could I ask you a few questions?
Yes, you may. I can see your heart is filled with confusion, and you are desperate for answers. I also know which questions you want to ask me. Why did you dream of Sumeru City in disarray? Why did those verses soothe the Jinn only when recited by you? I can guide you to the truth, but it involves a personal secret of yours. I'd prefer to speak with you alone, if possible.
Oh, it's better than the Chaos pulls. They all won a 70. Well, good thing the 50-50 is guaranteed there. Or I guess there is no 50-50 and it's guaranteed there, rather. Okay, this is what I wanted to find out. I want to see the Kali lore.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but whatever it is, there's no need for me to hide it from my closest friends.
Is she another branch of Irminsul or some shit?
Closest friends? It's so nice to hear that.
Or maybe just like a leaf?
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
Oh yeah, you did mention that.
I am.
I forgot like what led to that. Was that during like was that part of like the treatment for the Elazar or whatever? Okay, that didn't really help.
When I was young, I got sick with Elazar.
Okay, that's it.
Nothing could cure it.
Thank you.
The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help, and I was sent to an unfamiliar place. There were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy injected us with some strange medicine, which I heard contained god remains. I can still remember the pain.
I remember that.
But thanks to the friends who've stuck by me all this time, I've gradually been able to overcome those memories.
There's like that lab in the desert, I'm pretty sure.
Anyway, so you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What?
Even Lilopar.
Huh. Fascinating. You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share your surprise. You, with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers within her.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Deshret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the Eternal Oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. It's not an uncommon occurrence. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time without even realizing it. I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the Goddess of Flowers is inside my body is... it's a strange feeling.
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
Could be worse.
Huh. I guess you, of all people, have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis's Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company, but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainari.
This fucker.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply you.
I like how Lilupar is still, like, peeking around the corner.
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning from the Goddess of Flowers?
Yes. Just like me, she was an angel created by the primordial humans, born with the instinct to guide living beings.
I forgot whether we had that lore drop or not. It's been a very long time since I did Sumeru stuff.
Though her body and soul have perished,
See, she is creeping.
her essence retains its natural instincts. Even her smallest remaining fragments would do their utmost to send you that warning. The Mother of Dreams? Lord of Flowers and Oases? She must have had a premonition. That is why she gave that dream to you.
We won't let our efforts go to waste, but I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes. Why indeed? You weren't the only one injected with God remains, but only in you have her fragments persisted. I suspect it may be because of the firm will you showed in the face of suffering. She was likely assimilated by that will. Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not change. All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into action.
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting, to say the least.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
And I can only imagine just like how many takes it would take for me to read this first try. Or like to actually get it down rather. Especially with like Sumeru names.
Look on the bright
if
side.
I were like in their position.
At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready.
I'm glad they showed the little quest progress save thing too. As far as I'm... Wait, anyone else here that we can talk to? I don't think so. Nope. Oh, there's Nicole over there too.
Oh,
okay.
Miss Nicole. I heard you're a very talented sculptor. Is that true?
Oh, I don't know.
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to blow my own trumpet.
Honestly, even though Kasharawar is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Kasharawar scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby. So if they rate your work, that's enough for us. We just have to take a look.
Who's we?
Myself and a few other scholars. Kashif, Daneshvar, come take a look.
The other sages?
Oh, well, if you
Oh, never mind.
insist, I suppose there's no harm in showing you.
Her fucking squirrel.
Whoa. Where did that come from?
Look at the level of detail. It's so lifelike. The squirrel descends from the heavens like a champion, and the earth trembles beneath its feet. What do you think? Striking, isn't it?
Kave? Ha, Kave, come here for a sec. Oh, and Madame Faruzan, didn't you used to study in our darshan? Come take a look.
All right, but hang on a moment. I have to finish reviewing this proposal first.
You called? What is it, youngster?
This squirrel statue. Isn't it cute?
That's what...
Oh, a squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero, young lady?
Oh, a hero? I suppose so. Actually, I didn't really have a specific theme in mind. I just started working on it, and this is how it turned out.
I see. Well, do you tend to read novels about heroes in your spare time?
She writes them.
As a matter of fact, I do quite enjoy those. Everyone loves a good tale of daring do, right?
Then perhaps the statue represents the heroic tale you long to see deep down inside. Also on the subject of heroism, I feel that if the subject posed with a finger raised towards the heavens, it would lend a greater gravitas to the overall image. I'm sure some would call it cliché or old-fashioned, but not me. I think it would be a perfect fit. It has a certain classical beauty about it. Kave!
Sorry, Madame Faruzan, I'm a little busy right now. Don't wait up for me.
What a pity. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
He's like an architect, isn't he?
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great direction to explore. That's it. Once I get back, I'm going to sculpt a heroic squirrel pointing its finger towards the sky.
Precisely. A declaration of victory. You understand my vision. Then place the two statues face to face.
Yes! That's exactly what I was thinking.
I forget, because I know I'm doing this out of order. Because I know, like, she had, like, a little event or storyline. And I forgot whether we saw that anywhere. Because I do remember the squirrel in the...
It'll
the
be
house.
a
At least one of them.
masterpiece. Miss... I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
Just call me Nicole. Madame Faruzan? Was it?
What? Oh, no. That wouldn't be right.
Why ever not?
Madam is a state of mind cultivated from within. Anyone may call me Madam if they so desire.
Oh, she's talking about like the Nicole.
My dear Miss Nicole, once we make it through these trying times, should we have the pleasure of meeting again, I shall look forward to seeing your new work. In this day of age, it's rare to find people with an appreciation for classical aesthetics. Meeting you was truly a pleasant surprise.
Honestly, I feel the same way. It's been a long time since I met anyone interested in this style of statue. Clearly, they don't call you Madam for nothing. Also, I have to say, you're a very good judge of character. Because when I think about it, I really am someone who likes stories about heroes. That must be why I've quietly kept watch over generation after generation of them.
Sorry, keeping watch over heroes? What exactly do you do for a living?
Oh, never mind that.
Let's not tell Madame Farrozan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
So he knows about the angels, ancient history.
Let's limit the conversation to aesthetics.
I wonder if like Farzan would freak out about that or not.
Let's not say...
Good idea.
That's the same. Nothing about them.
What's wrong? Kale got a fragment of the goddess of flowers. And all I got was one of the 7 pillars who served under King Deshret. I lost out, didn't I?
That's what you're upset about? You're such a child.
Oh, so many books. More than I could ever read in my life. But I've learned a lot that the textbooks could never teach me. I never realized that people in the distant past thought about some of the same questions we ponder today.
Good to finally meet you in the flesh. It's a little surreal seeing you here after exchanging letters for so long. In my head, the boss of the Curatorium of Secrets didn't look so young.
They sent letters to each other.
Sounds like you have some history then?
Any budding mercenary group needs a steady supply of intel. They, in turn, can prove an exceptional source of the same. The Curatorium of Secrets is happy to cooperate with friends from all over the world. If you're interested, you'd be very welcome to join our network too, Miss Dia.
Can't say no to a solid partnership, especially out here in the desert. Having intel can mean the difference between life and death. But cooperation's built on mutual trust, and there isn't much contact between the desert and Nodcry. So, I'm guessing you reached out to Jet first, Miss Nefer? What's behind your interest in the desert? Nostalgia? Or is there someone you're looking to take care of? Let's put all our cards on the table first. Things will go more smoothly that way.
I think Nefer already took care of everything, right? I'm pretty sure she took care of the betrayer.
I like your style, Flame Mane. Actually, I had this same discussion with Jet before we started working together. To be clear, I have no intention of using you for any ulterior motives. And I have no enemies in the desert as things stand now.
Oh, she probably talked to Nefer to get info on the person that like killed her dad or whatever.
Were that to change, I wouldn't drag outsiders into a conflict that doesn't concern them. There's no point in doing certain things if you don't do them yourself. Wouldn't you agree?
Well said. Taking responsibility for one's own affairs is the way of the desert folk. Huh. It's like you're one of us.
You sure that's a compliment?
Absolutely.
I'll take it. Perhaps we can discuss our cooperation in more detail now?
Sure. I love working with no-nonsense people. And you certainly fit that description. I look forward to a fruitful partnership.
As do I, my friends.
I love seeing the Sumeru girls get together. I think that should be everybody. Ah, Kali.
Paimon! Thanks again for your notes. I'm done copying them, so here you go. You're welcome. Just let Paimon know if you ever need help again.
It really is a decent thought. And okay. I have your Nefer, Tainari. I saw Sathos
I
there.
hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors ever, really. What is this place now, a tourist attraction? Ah, closer inspection reveals many familiar faces. To what do we dusty old fellows owe the honor? Surely you're not just here to chat.
Have I ever spoken to this guy before?
You surmise correctly. We are here to carry out a rather enormous project.
Ho, enormous, you say? How large, then? Larger than the gaping void in our lives? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. All this activity is making for quite the special day. I know that laugh. Lilipar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why, you? Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilipar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have the same problem. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
We did that.
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seams.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid. As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story. So, to demonstrate our sincerity, we are prepared to first resolve the problems that plague the three of you.
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here.
I'm talking about Lilipar.
But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are the best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so. Unfortunately, it brought us no closer to liberation.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question, it's the answer to all three of them.
Is there like an Easteroth fucking connection to all this?
All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the prouder someone is, the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin.
That probably explains why that one place is in, like, stasis. The Eternal Oasis or whatever it was. Oh, this is them in their true form, eh?
This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You 3 seem to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth, the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease, seeing you two getting along so well.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Watch him just be like, no need.
Sure. I'm Sethos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino. And this is the former Spantamat sage, Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen disciple.
You're like a helpless parrot. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities. I thought I ought to share its fruits with you two.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young ones.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
Well, we are going through a crisis right now.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis the likes of which have never been seen before. And we need your help.
We don't know what their capabilities are, but I'm sure we can find out.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another, whether we were its cause or consequence.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Ah, good heavens.
Oh, I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid?
We helped
She
her.
has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons. I suppose she and Kusanali must have some history.
You can help us make history too.
A smooth talker. Well said, lad.
Currently, no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself. Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
I need to brush up on Aru, because the only one I assume is like Aru Village, which is just that one location. An ideal realm. Have we seen it before? I'm not too sure. Oh, okay. The Golden Slumber. Okay, I do remember what they were talking about. I guess, okay.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you, and they need Aru.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia. Knowing this, are you sure of your decision?
We are sure. Before people can dream, they must first live.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss this further. Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now, we invoke the right to awaken you with our voices.
I can feel this strange sensation. The ground is trembling as if answering the call of the Goat King.
Saint Bennu, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Saint Shezepank, responding to your call. 3 kings detected. Initiating autonomous will.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been. I trust you are keeping well.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with that same phrase, in life, death, and now even beyond.
Al-Akhmar is long gone. What is the reason for this meeting?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations. You have the right to support or oppose the motion.
Aru is the pride of Al-Akhmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent of the 7 pillars. I hope you have a convincing reason to present to us.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al-Akhmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher of wisdom.
Hell, it's not even just Samara. It's like, this is Tevat-wide.
A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people. Let us then honor our God King's wishes as we consider our decision.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But Apep is, in fact, healing the Dendro Archon as we speak.
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings. Can any of you vouch for the truth of this claim?
We were there.
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity. Simply let Thoth bear accountability. That way the rest of us may have a clear conscience.
Don't know how I stay up to date. Oh, I don't. Star Rail, Mike. I'm in 4. I only finished 4.0. I still have 4.1 and 4.2 to do. And 4.3. Zenless I'm caught up on. This is, I'm 1 patch behind in Genshin, so this is like catch up, and then a new patch is coming out like next Tuesday. So I very well am not caught up. This is me catching up right now.
Harishef, you diabolical fiend.
I like this trio. And I was a sucker for like Egyptian mythology for a while, like ancient Egypt, fucking like ancient Rome, all that shit. I loved all that stuff. It makes me want to play like AC Origins.
I awakened our former
Again.
colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of fiend would do that?
You know that didn't really have like a lot of like mythological shit, but still.
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to take accountability.
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpenk, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Nevertheless, I sincerely hope that those before us understand the significance of what they intend to do. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad souls residing within the Golden Slumber will return to the ley lines. And once the ley lines flow again, these souls shall in turn be received by Irminsul.
Is that going to overload Irminsul? I wonder what that's going to mean. Especially with the shit that's going on right now, they could very well get corrupted or something too.
To take this step is to bring the perfect afterlife created by our king to a permanent end.
We understand that well, and we have decided to proceed regardless. Furthermore, the contemporary human perspective would contend that confining souls in this way is no act of benevolence. The deceased have a right to rest in peace.
King Deshret's creation is clearly a place of rest and peace. It is just that many do not see it this way. But no matter. Saint Binu approves.
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time, while the Goat King, Ibis King, and Crocodile King have also granted permission to liberate Aru. By the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of Aru be reopened.
It's kind of crazy how like they have this arc, like Sumeru Part 2.
Hey, look at that!
Are we gonna see Jet's dad?
What's this? Are we under attack? No. Wait, it's...
These look like souls. Silhouettes approach us from within the light, then pass through our bodies like wind through a veil.
Here you are. Through the sands of time. I see you.
It is.
Father. Father, is it really you?
Damn, what if thought we would get this moment?
It's Jet's father, Jibriel! That's right! He entered the Golden Slumber, didn't he?
Yeah, and so did the guy that was trying to kill us.
I smell blood and sand on you. You've grown. Strong as a wild beast, and without shedding a tear.
You have to leave, don't you? Please, just answer me this. What should I do for you?
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, once imprisoned along with that of Semail, is finally free. I am truly grateful for the chance to see you again. That the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. One brief, precious moment is enough. Enough to set my heart at ease.
So 1.0 just ran on space station 2 days, did everything. I tend to do that too. Not in Genshin though. I still have a lot of shit to do. Like I still have all the Fontaine World quests, which I do need to do.
Do not weep for me, Jet. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Man, seeing this come back from all the world quests that I did. That's great.
Father! Father!
Hey, Jet. Do you want something to eat? Maybe it'll help you feel better.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chance to see my father again meant the world to me. He was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now, after all this time, he can finally rest in peace. I'm glad. It's a huge relief.
You've grown strong, Jet. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. My family, the good times and the bad. Goodbye, Father.
I like how the plants are reminiscent of like a butterflies.
What a touching reunion that was. It seems we did a good deed today.
We three retainers, once imprisoned for our iniquity, are surely the least qualified to judge whether this deed is good or bad. Either way, Aru is open. Now you have your opportunity, and with it, whatever trouble may ensue. Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps the relationship between gods and humanity follows a similar principle.
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard. Proceed as you see fit, but please entrust the task to your most accomplished scholars, or Bennu will be most displeased.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis, you chose to take on disciples, and so it follows that you must accept the risks of associating with humans.
Under the bus he goes again.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for all eternity.
All of us? What does this have to do with me?
And he's catching strays.
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift. Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded even against Irminsul itself. This shall afford you some convenience. Unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none may by sight or hearing perceive anything said or done within the mausoleum.
Amazing. And all this is achieved just with the power of Aru?
With technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose does not mean that it cannot be done. So, marvel away. This is the reward you have earned.
Man, all the lore, just like even for each region, is insane.
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the technical side? Do we have the manpower?
Why, yes. I've already contacted them. They'll be here soon.
I think it's good timing for a break. 1 act per day. That's really cool. I am glad they added that. See, they're slowly adding or getting caught up with the times. It's taken them a little bit of time, but luckily I didn't start playing Genshin until Well, I started at 1.0, but then I didn't come back until like 5.2. I've been playing since then. So Apep, I thought that was this person the entire time. Does it show like the enemy thing? Oh, never mind. It's the guardian of Apep's oasis. Okay. Maybe a reminder of the abundance. Once the plant's growing, I thought, oh shit. Oh yeah. I can't wait to do the Star Rail story with the abundance being like a big figure again.
Combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
Yeah, so reason why I'm doing all that. We got 5 days, and then maybe like one more day, then we get like the, was that like 3-ish pulls? Three and a half pulls. And then, so okay, so one stream will finish the MSQ, or get caught up with that. And then a stream after that, I need to unlock, I need to do the world quest in the last patches area to unlock this one. This I'll do off stream because I don't really care about Lowen. I'm just going to skip his story, honestly. Or just like breeze through the story. So it will be Genshin. Or a wee bit. Haven't been a fan of Planar Arcade at all, but we'll say the most recent story is really damn good. It did seem a lot very like setup heavy. But I'll see what they cook up for like the Ashvale patch and so forth. And it's actually some pretty good timing. It's
Cleanup sequence
like
in progress. Based
18
on data from
minutes till
past
reset.
incidents, please avoid dropping small items such as.
Okay, so the thing I need to do. Where is it? It's Mondstadt, yeah? Yeah. I think everywhere from here is like the new region. So I think I need to do this world quest so I can unlock the new area because I thought I just needed to explore that area, but there's like a whole new area here. Let me just show the interactive map real quick, and then I'll hop off of this. Feels like Penacony. Because of like the modernish setting. I don't know, I feel like Penacony's more like 20, like roaring 20s. With Plain Arcadia just being more just modern with elation mixed in. Yeah, Roaring 20s. The mob was active in the 20s too. Whereas Plain Arcadia, that was a lot more like Yakuza. Obviously, it was supposed to be, but then there's like the supposed mix with the ginkgo trees and all that. Oh, not just like the era thing. So yeah, this is what I need to do. I need to clear all of these. I need to do all that stuff, but then I look at this. Temple of Space, that's what it was. There is a whole new area with a bunch of different chests and stuff to get, so that's what I'm going to be doing. So, next stream, part 2. Stream after that, I'll do this quest and then just explore. And then off stream, I'll do the low-end quest. And then I'll be pretty much caught up on Genshin. Feels like a theme park. Which intended to yeah. And it does fit like the elation stuff to me. But yeah, I got my work cut out for me. Oh, this is how many chests I've grabbed so far. I do have some of the northern part of Nodcry. Actually, I didn't really mark them because we have, like, the Nodcry compass is a lot better. But yeah, I have essentially all of Fontaine to do, all of Chenyu Vale. I think I did all of these too, but I don't know. I definitely did all of Inazuma, all of Sumeru. I did not do the entirety of Enkanomiya, though. I have to be extremely desperate for that because, oh my god, fuck this place. Having to change, like, the day and night and watching the cutscene each time. It is awful. I think once I'm caught up on Genshin, then I'll try to catch up on Star Rail. But luckily, Star Rail, I don't really have to do the MSQ. I'm not really gated between a lot of those. You did the Enkanomiya stuff? Good god. I mean, I have like a little bit to go. I just have to power through. And you didn't even use the map for that. You are a trooper. Because they have like so many like little nooks and crannies and stuff to do here too. Like all the different floors and stuff. Maybe it'll be like the last thing I'll decide to do. Enjoying Star Rail more than WoA. Story-wise? Because I know, like, combat-wise, it's turn-based versus, like, rotation-based, you know? Now, the Genshin combat isn't, like, really a lot to write home about. Like, I just fucking... Like, all the time, I guess, like, for this team. It's like, oh, EQ. Swap. EQ. That. EQ. Then E, and then just, like, do your, like, rotation, then, like, do it all over again. I did like what Wuthering was doing, like right before I left, though, with their combat. Like they had the little stagger meter that they added. It doesn't slam me with 30 events at start. I'm nowhere near. Oh, do you do the thing like where you're just like trying to roam around? Genshin does that shit too, and it's really fucking annoying. You just like roam to an area and then it'll just start a quest. And then it just like stays in your log. I hate that shit. Because when I'm in farm mode, I want a goddamn farm. When I'm in MSQ mode like I am right now, that's when I'll do it. I mean, the only, like, it doesn't really matter. Like, all this stuff is, that's like just the Chenyu Vale stuff. Like this stuff, I don't even remember what this shit is. Oh, this is the mountain. This is one from Liwa to talk to people at the ship. But all that matters, if I don't see Primo Gems there, I mean, these all do. Chasm. A random Liwa one. $5 that one. I'm just going to be looking up. I don't remember that one. Oh, I think it's a Inazuma one. And then a couple Fontaine ones. I just look at that. That's my bank. That's my Primo Gem bank. The only ones that really matter to me, this bad boy right here. Well, I have so much going, I have no idea where to start. Start is pretty linear at this point. HSR is very, like, single-player RPG. They don't auto-start the side... Right? They don't auto-start the side quest, do they? I don't recall them really doing that. Not often. Yeah, I don't really recall them really just, like, starting one for you. Nowhere near as much as Genshin. Mm-hmm. Like, you'll just go to an area in Genshin and then it'll just, like, auto-start one. And it's just really annoying. Because then, like, I don't really get... Then I can't get, like, as invested to it because, like, when I want to go back to it and start, I'll be like, oh, what the hell, like, even led up to this? Blah, 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 blah. Almost a single player. Yes, but, like, I meant more about, like, a FOMO kind of aspect and then, like, them forcing you to start things. Because it doesn't really happen a lot in single-player games. A lot of the time, you kind of have to interact with the, like, quest giver in order to start something. For the most part. I mean, like, I guess you'll have, like, your Skyrims and Fallouts where an NPC will walk up to you. So, yeah, I guess it does still happen in single-player games. Yeah, I was just talking more about how, like, the systems are as opposed to, like, literally being... like, forced co-op, forced multiplayer, stuff like that. Or I meant more like a gacha game mechanics kind of thing. There's a difference. You know what I'm talking about. Wait, it is almost reset time. I'll probably call it there. Grats on all the winnings. Good shit. Hopefully you get the Shinku earlier on. I think quest-wise that Genshin did that would piss me off is Catherine. Like having to get all the things from her. Talk to her, get rewards. Sorry, quest you didn't even know she had. Because it's like the top menu or something, and then you would just like by reflex start, like pick the top option. Ah, hold on. Speaking of Catherine, something I learned. Let's just go to the non-cry one. That'll be the last thing I talk about. That has saved me so much time.
Ad Astra Abyssal.
So I can hit F and then this at the same time. Like if I hit F and click, it registers both of these. So I can claim the rewards and do the expedition stuff in like half the time it would take to do one at a time. It's insane. Also, I've been avoiding talking to Catherine this entire time because she's the one who started the MSQ for this one. But yeah, like I remember in some of the other ones, like I think in Fontaine, I think Fontaine has the quest I can pick up from her, unless I did that already. But luckily, they didn't put it up top.
Ad Astra.
Maybe one of these would. I never know if it's like a quest or just like straight up dialogue. It's one of them. Okay, done yapping. Next stream, part 2. I'll try to get all like my cardio and shit done earlier tomorrow, or I guess later today. And I'll try to start at like the same time. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, night, morning, whatever time it is. Thank you guys for hanging out, doing all that shit. I'll catch you guys next time. Later.